Randall, the Call Center, and Fiserv Forum. The stories and the statriotism of America's Dairyland. Welcome to Inside Wisconsin.
Crowd is here, about to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Whoa!
It's 0-2 Montgomery at the belt. Coming back on Churio. Here's the pitch. And it missed outside. Here's a challenge from Henry Davis.
Pitcher called the ball. Catcher's challenging.
And it's strike three.
Game over.
Just like John Lucas said, game over. About an eighth of the baseball in the strike zone, and just like that, the Brewers lose by a final score of 4-3.
I don't like that. I didn't like it last night. I don't like it on the replay from the Brewers Radio Network this morning. I'm all in on the whole challenge system. But when it ends a game that way, now I'm annoyed.
Dude, you're talking to Mr. Anti-ABS right here. And that's regardless of the result of the game. I just think they should get rid of it altogether. I don't know if you saw earlier in the game, too, maybe like the seventh inning, Contreras. I mean, the guy just missed the call. The whole ball's in the zone, and they ran out of challenges, and Contreras punched his glove. Oh, and he also challenged.
Yeah, Contreras challenged later in the game, and they were out.
It was the next half inning after that.
Do you get a technical foul like in basketball when you call too many timeouts?
It's funny you say that. I wondered that. Can you just challenge as long as you want without them, just to pause the game, tap your head?
Oh, that's not going to irritate the umpires.
Yeah. As much as it did irritating losing the game that way last
What's the name of the show?
It's Inside Wisconsin. I'm Trevor. He's Luddy. That's Tommy.
Why did you ask that?
99.7 WNFL. I hadn't said it yet.
He hadn't said it yet.
Yeah. Just annoyed fan first. Like,
obviously.
Well, let's sound like my dad. Well, if you would just,
sunken ditch. That's what my dad says.
What's that?
Well, it's radio friendly.
Oh.
As opposed to?
Not radio friendly. 99.7 WNFL, live on youtube.com/Inside Wisconsin, at Inside Wisconsin on Facebook, at Inside Wisco Show on Twitter. And again, if you're not following along at WNFL Green Bay on Twitter or other social platforms, you're missing out. We were again in the Packers locker room yesterday, front and center, for a lot of phenomenal conversations that we bring to you moments after they happen. So join us there. Join us on the app, too, 99.7 WNFL in the Google Play Store or the App Store. Away we go. Let's play catch-up.
Packers.
My voice sucks today. I think it's allergies. I'm not getting a cold. I don't feel bad.
You weren't smoking a pack of Marlboros before you walked in?
We weren't getting talk about that.
Celebrating Tim Allen coming on at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, you got to get on his level.
Yeah.
Even when your voice sounds messed up, it sounds awesome.
Thanks.
I couldn't think of a better word.
My voice, not awesome. Neither is Trey Smack at the kicking. Can we talk about this? Okay, I felt really bad for him yesterday.
He's a kicker. Let him figure it out.
Here's why I felt bad about him.
It's not even windy yet.
Yeah, but that's what he said yesterday. So he missed one right. So he adjusted and sent one as far left as he thought he needed to, and he almost missed that. I should say he missed that. It hit the upright.
Mm-hmm.
Were you watching this? Okay. So
I remember the upright.
Yeah. In the locker room afterwards, he was talking about this and said that would have been good if I was longer away. I thought the wind was going to take it more.
Oh.
So I think he's just kind of figuring out how to kick in Green Bay. At least that's what I'm telling myself.
Did you see our friend Kyle Malzahn tweet out the update of Trey Smack has now deleted all social media?
Has he?
Yeah.
That didn't take long. A couple misses at training camp. Oh my gosh, Trey.
Hate that. That is just 5 days. Took him 5 days where he's like, I'm gonna delete everything. Like,
oh, that sucks.
Is that a reflection on
society? Yes.
Well, yeah, man. I was just gonna say, like, Packer fans though, also
probably, but it's more societal, I would guess.
Twitter, is that just what Twitter is? Just a place to go and hate sometimes?
Do you guys have burner accounts? I don't, but I've thought about it.
I do have a Twitter burner
Luddy's
to keep up on.
burner is WNFL.
WNFL Green Bay.
Trust me, between there and my actual burner, I get all the information. I need.
So that's interesting, right? Because I think that's what it is. There's a lot of people that are thumb warriors that don't want their name or likeness associated with their mouth.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's really easy to do when there's a picture of a MySpace guy from 2004
we should make a show burner.
Tom.
A show burner account?
Outside Illinois.
North of Illinois.
And then instead of inside Wisconsin.
Illinois.
Or whatever it is. Just make it completely opposite.
Matt Schneidman put out yesterday, Trey Smack goes 3 for 5 again, wide right from 33. I mean, just wide right, but still wide right. A mile right from 55. He was good from 40, 43, 48, and then hit to end practice from 52.
Barely.
Because that's how the kicking works.
Didn't he miss an extra point in there as well?
Yeah, that was the one from 33.
I mean, they were running 2-minute drill. They had 50 seconds on the clock, so the 50-second drill. Got him into field goal position and bang off the upright. So they were putting him in scenarios, and he wasn't doing so hot.
And did they have a corresponding move? Like, they brought in a long snapper once they cut Lenny Krieg, right?
Cal Adamatis, and what a set of flow on the top of that guy's locks. He looks like Jesus.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who's the dude that's hurt? Orzik?
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, Matt Orzik.
Matt will be the guy. They're just
What's he dealing with?
That's a great question.
I didn't see it either.
I'll just call it a back.
Still, no competition for Trey Smack. 5 days in, social media deleted. I am well aware it's 5 days into training camp. We haven't even gotten to family night yet, but man, do I hate every year now. It is kicker dilemma. Who's going to be the savior? And then when we thought we were a little comfortable as Packers fans, McManus started blowing chunks too.
Your old show partner ruined us.
Yeah, I know. And
how dare he?
Well, and Crosby was good.
He got the yips.
Wasn't always he wasn't Vinatieri, right? I mean, he's going to be a Packer Hall of Famer, and the consistency and the availability unmatched. I mean, he's played the most games as a member of the Green Bay Packers. That is the biggest flex I think he has, bigger than the Super Bowl, right? I think just being able to say you've played the most games for the most iconic franchise is the most impressive thing to me. And he never missed a game, right? During that time. However, I think only 4 years he was above the NFL average in field goal percentage. Each one. Now, he's had a couple of banger years. Yeah, that's a real stat. Go ahead and look that up.
If you put him in the same situations that Vinatieri had in his career, I have no doubt Mason could have been as accurate.
Maybe. He also has a nice, clean, even 400 career-made field goals. That looks really cool. He's got...
going out on top like Mr. 3000.
He has, I believe I made up it's not made up, but it is kind of made up. He has the highest extra point percentage and the most made extra points of anyone in NFL history.
This is my point. He ruined us.
So
you're not wrong.
But I mean, it's extra points.
Was it always so? But during the Mason Crosby era, were other teams dealing with the kicking that we have the problems with today?
I mean, Mason really struggled in 2012 to the point where it was Mike McCarthy was receiving questions like, have you guys brought in a new kicker? And why haven't you brought in a new kicker? And they stuck with him. I remember listening to a sports talk radio station back then in 2012, and he got sick that week or one of the weeks during the season, missed camp or missed practice, came back and was like the same Mason Crosby we knew prior.
Do you know also the other most impressive stat in Mason Crosby's career, which is the most points in NFL history without making a Pro Bowl?
He was never a Pro Bowler?
Never made a Pro Bowl. Do you know who number 2 is? Because it's Ryan Longwell, also Green Bay Packer.
Never made a Pro Bowl either?
Never made a Pro Bowl. Yeah.
Wow. Did Brett Conway make one? Or did Dave Rayner?
Dave Rayner. No way Dave Rayner made one. But I have a theory that Ryan Longwell, even though they pretend to be friends, must hate Mason Crosby just because he took his job. He now took that record of most points without making a Pro Bowl. And both their middle name is Walker, which I was like, dude, you got to hate this guy. Like, you can't even have your own middle name. Like,
the 262 on our text line, 79489 said, how's the snapper doing? I watched that yesterday, Luddy, in practice to see if the snaps were off. I didn't think they were, but that does have something to do with it. There needs to be some dynamic there between those three guys.
Orzik has a calf injury.
Yeah, he's on a pup, apparently.
Interesting. So maybe Cal will be snapping in the preseason. I just kind of thought he would be there till Matt was fine. They had Sean Ryan doing it the other week, like when Matt got hurt.
Gosh.
And Sean actually was pretty good. It wasn't bad.
Most centers actually can do this. It's just not their specialty.
Right, and nor should they have to do it every day.
Sean Ryan also not a center, and then
like incredible lettuce.
I'll just do it, I guess.
I don't understand why they wouldn't you save a roster spot too?
I'm with you. Right? Well, this is also the same team that kept 2 kickers last year.
If you could, but no one in the NFL does that, to be fair. Like, they always keep a long snapper. Why wouldn't you just have your center be the long snapper?
Well, that's how it was for a while until the NFL went their way. They won the Super Bowl with 2 running backs and 3 fullbacks on the roster. 2 years later, they carried 5 tight ends. They've carried 2 kickers. This organization does what they want.
Speaking of tight ends, they got a mitt full of those in camp right now because we're not sure what's going on with Musgrave's neck still. And Tucker Kraft is obviously still on his way back. And yesterday, one of the tight ends left the locker room in a knee scooter.
Oh,
did you see that?
I did not.
Matt Steinman reported on that. I'll write down the name during the break and share that. But yeah, there was one of the 7. They've got some things, and that was Schneid's recap. By the way, follow Matt. He's amazing at his job, at Matt Schneidman. He's the Packers athletic reporter for The Athletic, as in the beat reporter for The Athletic.
Luke Lachey.
Yeah, so he was doing pretty well in camp earlier.
He was.
That's who it was.
Dude. Yeah, well, they're all big.
Catch of the day, Bo Melton. Right in front of me.
Dude, what a ball.
On offense or defense?
On offense.
Oh, okay.
Tyrod Taylor. I mean, it was a dime. And
Tyrod, no Tyrod Taylor talk on this show. We're not doing this again. I went through this already for a year and a half, 2 years with Malik Willis.
Just briefly, can I say he looks good? He looks good.
Of course he does. He's probably should start. He probably should.
Okay. There was a gentleman on the sidelines who I will not say who it was. He did say to me, he looks good. He may be looking better than Love. And I said, no, sir, you are wrong. You are wrong. I do not agree with that whatsoever. Jordan looks better than he did last year.
Am I a bad Packer fan for in the moment just not liking that move because had too much starter experience and I'm not ready for people to just say bring in Tyrod like after a couple of games.
want him to end his career here, Taylor, as a backup and play into his 40s. I mean, he's 38. Sure, who says he can't?
Let's do that and not have somebody else.
Well, the problem was previous years they had a bunch of, undrafted rookies, and then by the end of camp they went, oh, these guys aren't that good. And then they had to scramble, and that's how they got the Malik Willis situation set up.
I hate this.
You ready to move on?
I think I owe someone a steak. Did I run my mouth yesterday and bet a steak?
I don't remember.
What was the bet even?
Yeah, I'll take. Yeah, I want a steak.
I think he owes me your steak. Oh,
shoot. Yeah, but I didn't want to take. I think I do. There was no fights.
Oh yeah, there was no fights.
There was no.
Oh yeah, I win. Yeah. Do I win my steak back?
I know I lost.
I thought he was going to pay your debt of steak.
How about I just. Whatever, moving on. Brewers. You know what? If we can't figure out the bet, that's on
you.
All of us.
Speaking of, the Brewers could have used more ribeyes yesterday.
All right. You don't like what they did at this trade deadline. But here's my problem with this, Mr. Wirtz.
Yeah.
Scared money don't make money. Yep. And you have to spend money to make money.
Sure.
I didn't care what we gave up as long as we got better, because we've been saying for months that this is the year we need to go all in and figure out what to do.
Sure.
And so they make this trade yesterday amongst a few of them. And the one that I think you got the yips on was the Dustin May, Jojo Romero trade for Alexander Frias and Josiah Ragsdale.
Yeah, that was a lot to give up. That was a lot.
But
Go ahead.
I'm going to hate this day. I can tell already. At what cost? Like I saw it last night. on Twitter, in case you are wondering what we're talking about, the trade deadline came and went for the Brewers.
It's gone.
The Brewers acquired Dustin May and JoJo Romero from St. Louis. They also got another bullpen pitcher from the Rockies, right?
Yeah, love that trade, by the way.
Antonio Zenzatella.
Love the Zenzatella trade.
But how in this moment, with the pending CBA and us saying this is the year we're going to go in, try to win the World Series, we were going after Skubal hard. It came out yesterday that they offered Luis Pena. There was an offer for Lara at one point for all the they were willing to give up whatever it took to get better.
Sure.
And in this case, and Matt Arnold said it in his presser, which by the way, he looked like he hadn't slept in 3 days.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
That you have to spend, so is Tommy, you have to spend money in order to get things that you want. So
okay. Is Dustin May better than Logan Henderson?
Is Dustin May better than where we were before Dustin May? Are the Brewers better with Dustin May?
Is Dustin May better than Brandon Sproat?
That's the question. Yeah, he's going to eat innings for Sproat this year because Sproat's done.
So be it. Then we got better.
It's an inning eater. It was not a move the needle October move for me. Right. And Frias is a demon, dude. That guy is good.
We can't keep talking about the future if we're not willing to admit where we are in the present. And where we are in the present is not good enough to win the World Series. So who we have says Matt Arnold. That's why he made a trade. We'll hear that in the sound of the day too, by the way. But we got better. That's what we have to understand. The Brewers management said we got better yesterday.
They got better for regular season baseball. That is what the Brewers have been really good at the last 8 years of Major League Baseball. They needed to get someone to be a frontline starter in the playoffs. They did not do that. Dustin May, they gave up a lot for him. Ragsdall, one of the biggest risers in the system. Frias is 17 years old and is the number 4 prospect in the Cardinals organization now, a top 100 guy in a lot of publications other than MLB Pipeline, and he was going to be in a top 100 next year. He is a guy that is probably going to be a top 10 prospect in baseball by the end of this. I know he's 3 years away, and all we can think about is what is going on this season. Do we think the Brewers are going to pick up the $20 million option on Dustin May? Guaranteed no on that.
It's a rental.
That's a lot for a rental. A lot for a rental.
Man. I'm over worrying about the future.
And Logan Henderson is better than him. Is just flat out better than him, which maybe that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
We've been looking at the starting rotation for weeks now, that we had to get better in the starting rotation.
And we didn't.
We did. He's better than Sproat. And Sproat is one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beyond that, what else do we do?
Right. But that's it. That's okay. That's going to be my argument this entire day and probably the rest of the season. If we got better, then we cannot expect not to give something up that was also good.
Just sounds like what Tommy said, though. We gave up more than we needed to, and maybe you had to do that because you traded him in the division.
But it only matters 3 years from now.
Sure.
That trade in his status only matters in 3 years.
And when I saw Michael Brantley,
the 20 years after,
right? Yeah. And when I saw Michael Brantley out there for the then Cleveland Indians, I was like, dang, he's pretty dang good. And that was 3 years later.
Look, I get it. It is a move that improves the regular season of the Milwaukee Brewers this year. Hypothetically, the Cubs got stacked.
We'll talk more about
deadline.
We'll talk more about that, and I have questions. How do we feel about how the Brewers did in the trade deadline in comparison to somebody else in our division who said we're coming for you?
Yep.
And that bothers me. Badgers. Basketball non-conference schedule came out. I have questions.
Hey, we knew ahead of time that UWGB would be on here.
And it is, which means the contract got signed.
That's good. And the money passed.
Why Purdue Fort Wayne during the regular season and not Green Bay? I'm not trying to say I'm grateful that we're playing the Badgers here in Green Bay at the Resch, and then playing Marquette at the Resch, and then playing Illinois State, I believe, at the Cress. But when we saw the schedule come out for the Badgers yesterday and the non-conference portion of their schedule, Purdue Fort Wayne's on it, I think on something like December 22nd or something.
The 22nd, yes.
So that's annoying because that's our Horizon League team. And I went, well, what? Why can't?
Look, I'm conflicted, fellas. I have October 10th, UW Parkside versus UW Badgers. Like that.
You started at Parkside, right?
I did. I was 2 years at Parkside before I went to UW. And
you also said, I think I can say this on the radio, that you're not exactly a big UW guy.
No, I'm the athletics department. I'm all in. I'm all in on the basketball team. I'm all in on the football team. Volleyball, go do your thing. Hockey, it's cool to root for you. But as far as the universities go, I'll take Parkside 100 times over University of Wisconsin. So if the Rangers, by the way, go Rangers, if you knew that.
I did.
D2, right?
D2, the only D2 team in the state.
No. There's another one. I just heard an ad for this on the radio yesterday. I'll Google it. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but I know there's one more.
Let it roll. I want to see if you're right.
I'm going to Google it. I don't know the name of the school. I just told you I heard an ad. I just don't remember. Wisconsin Division II.
The only other thought would be maybe Superior, but I don't think so. I think they're still
Superior
D3.
is, I think, for I think they go D1 for hockey.
Sure. Lots of D3 schools.
Yeah, because there's only one Division division for hockey. I'm pretty sure Parkside's the only D2.
All right, keep going.
All right, but regardless, I actually, you know what? I'm rooting for the Rangers on that game. I'm going to put it out there. Go Rangers on October 10th, Badgers basketball. Also, women's volleyball TV schedule came out too. They're going to be on TV quite a bit this year, like 20 times.
They had, speaking of media days, they had Big Ten volleyball media day yesterday. Did you take in some of that?
To quote Doug Gottlieb, because I would never say this, media days are stupid.
Nothing with the Bucks, right?
I don't know.
Bucks.
So let's check. No.
Literally nothing. I'm all right.
There's a deer in the background, though. You can hear him. He's about to. He just ate some berries. Yep.
For me, we don't need to talk about Bucks till their media day, in my opinion, unless they do something that we have to talk. Like,
I've been to Bucks media day. We can skip.
That's
Bucks
also
media
stupid.
Day.
Got it. Well, then anything else before we move on?
Anything else?
Nothing.
No, I don't really got anything too crazy. Yeah, there was nothing for Marquette. Played some like team you've never heard of in a scrimmage and won by 40.
Basketball?
Yeah.
It's August.
Dude, they're playing a lot more college basketball right now. I don't know. No, they were in Canada. That's what it was. Yeah, they were playing.
Then rules don't count for the NCAA when you're in Canada. I guess.
What countries are the best at basketball other than the United States? France, Spain.
Canada doesn't suck.
Canada has Shea.
Yeah,
Greece.
They've got Steve Nash.
Greece has Giannis and the other Antetokounmpos.
Yeah, and beyond that, the roster's terrible.
So far, my search has only found Parkside as Division II.
Interesting. What was the other schools you thought?
I don't know. We can't find it. I heard an ad on it.
Pretty confident you were wrong, to be fair.
I was too as soon as I said it out loud, but there was an ad, I believe, possibly on this very radio station.
The most fun sport to go watch at Parkside, the wrestling program. They are
good.
Ridiculous.
Is this when your love for wrestling started?
No, I've been a wrestling guy for a while, but I love collegiate wrestling. I will watch a lot of Big Ten college wrestling this year. It's one of my favorite.
I like the WWE. Had fun chatting with.
Ooh, you know what? Top 5 Friday. Write it down. Unique sports we like to watch.
Okay.
WWE.
Well, is that a sport?
Me, yes. It's all over ESPN. Nazir Stackhouse, Evan Williams had a great chat about it in the Packers locker room yesterday.
Entertainment and Sports Programming Network. Entertainment comes first. World Wrestling Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Sport? Question mark? I don't believe so.
Athletic feat.
Former athletes that couldn't make it in other sports turn into
athletes, though. They're athletes.
Oh, yeah, I have no doubt.
Brock Lesnar, national champion, UFC heavyweight champion.
Rick Boogs, who was the guy that I went to high school with, was a all-state wrestler. Won the state championship in 05 or 06 and went to Wisconsin and wrestled and tore up his knee. He'd still be wrestling in WWE. So yeah, these guys are for sure athletes.
I think is hunting a sport. Can we talk about this already?
Okay.
More than WWE is.
But then John Anderson, who I met yesterday, has had this opinion that you've told me. Tommy, is it a sport if the other team, the mammals, can't shoot back?
Like they don't know they're playing.
They don't know they're playing.
No, hunting, you have to hunt. Is that
a sport?
That's a sport.
So it doesn't take competition to make a sport.
Right, but it's predetermined. It's not predetermined you're going to shoot that deer. You have to go out and shoot that deer.
But to John's point, hunting and fishing, which I highly disagree with for the record, isn't a sport because the other team doesn't know they're playing.
No. But it is still,
which I love.
It's not predetermined. That's the whole thought of this. Like, I'm not doubting the athletic ability of WWE, and maybe it's more athletic than hunting and fishing. But hunting and fishing is more of a sport because you have to work to get the result you want. In WWE, you have to work to get the result you know what's coming.
Hard to argue that.
Sure.
John Anderson, you can call me and we can argue about this if you want.
Good luck. He doesn't back down very much.
No, I gathered that from yesterday.
But he's phenomenal. It was great to see him here in Green Bay at camp. All right, I have questions as next with Capital Credit Union. How are you doing after the trade deadline? Somebody already said on the text line, we need a bat. Too wrong. Too late. Unless we bring up Andrew Fisher. Matt the Meat Man is wild about that. We'll talk about it more next. It's Trevor, it's Luddy, it's Tommy, it's Inside Wisconsin on 99.7 WNFL and live on youtube.com/Inside Wisconsin. Morning.
WNFL is sports.
9 to noon with John Kuhn and Rami Makloff.
I don't look at that roster and say that's just an average, run-of-the-mill, middle-of-the-pack type of football team.
Where did they finish last year in the NFC?
Yeah, but I mean, there are a lot of mitigating factors to that.
What's the mitigating factor right now with this team? This is a current power ranking. Do you expect the Green Bay Packers to go out there without Micah Parsons and beat the Los Angeles Rams? Do you expect them to go out there
Yes, I do.
and beat the Seattle Seahawks? Do you expect them to go out there and beat the Buffalo Bills or the Denver Broncos?
And this is the order that they are listed in.
Without Micah Parsons. Now, I acknowledge they can win any one of those games, Brandon. But do you
never lost
them
to them, right? They've never lost.
Never lost.
Sean McVay never beat Matt LaFleur. So yes, I expect them to go beat the Rams without Micah Parsons. Yes, even with getting Myles Garrett. Until Sean McVay can beat Matt LaFleur, I expect the Packers to win that game like they have every other time they've played them.
9 to noon with Kuhn. Weekday mornings 9 to noon. Served up by Yingling, the oldest brewery in America.
On 99.7 and 101.9 WNFL.
High-quality meat, unbeatable freshness, and a family-style commitment to care, that's the Heartland difference. Heartland Steakco is your go-to source for premium Midwest meats, delivered straight to your door. Whether you're hosting a backyard barbecue, planning weeknight dinners, or giving someone a gift of Midwest flavor, Heartland Steakco is perfect for any occasion. Hand-cut and hand-picked from the Heartland. Our premium selection includes USDA prime and choice beef, all-natural pork, chicken, and more. Save time and money with easy online ordering and expertly prepared grill master packages, freezer filler bundles, holiday gift boxes, all flash frozen for peak freshness. Go to heartlandsteakco.com and use promo code BURGERS to get 2 free 4-count packages of premium steak burgers with orders over $149.99. Heartland Steakco, your one-stop shop for straight-to-your-door Midwest meat. Taste the Heartland difference at heartlandsteakco.com. Again, that's code BURGERS to get 2 free 4-count packages of premium steak burgers with orders over $149.99.
No. That's the third time today. Come on. How much is he drinking? New puppies are great, but wow.
Still worth it.
Yeah, this Stanton and Dixie Group carpeting with nylon fibers is so much easier to clean. With LifeGuard spill-proof technology. I sure am glad we checked out their showroom at KVR Floors and More.
KVR Floors and More. Floors that you will adore.
So we're talking to Dr. Jim right now from the Joint Chiropractic. And Doctor, what can you tell us about young athletes and what you can do for them?
There's a few things we can do to help young athletes. One of them is to keep them in shape for their sport that they're participating in. Another one is to avoid further injury.
Now, if they get injured, what can you do for them then?
We can reduce their pain, increase their performance, and improve their function.
So if they want to come in and talk to you, what should they do?
They can contact us at the Joint Chiropractic. They can walk into our clinic location, which is on South Oneida Street, or online at thejoint.com.
You know the feeling. It's 2 a.m. You're awake, running the numbers in your head. Payroll's coming. A client hasn't paid. Costs just went up. And you're thinking, how am I going to make this work? That's where LendSeek comes in.
That was me. I had payroll in 3 days and money tied up in receivables. I couldn't wait weeks for a bank. I went to LendSeek, and within minutes, I saw real funding options. They were clear, upfront, no games. By the next day, the money was in my account. Payroll went out, crisis over.
LendSeek uses AI to match your business with the right funding, up to $5 million in as fast as 24 hours.
With LendSeek, it's not just funding, it's knowing you're covered when things get tight.
If you've been in business for at least 1 year with at least $500,000 annual revenue, apply today. No upfront costs, no prepaid penalties, because in business, waiting isn't an option. Start ready, stay ready with LendSeek. Apply at lendseek.com. That's LENDSEEK.com.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Inside Wisconsin Sports. Now.
Yes, it's unbelievable. Why don't we just get started, huh?
Tony Win FL. When things just don't add up, Trevor, Luddy, and Tommy ask the hard questions. Or they just point out how messed up stuff is.
I only have one question. Can you fly this plane and land it? Surely you can't be serious.
Do you view this season as a failure?
You asked me the same question last year.
What's the most important question the Badgers have to answer Saturday?
This is a great question. Oh my God, this is a great question.
It's time for I Have Questions, presented by Capital Credit Union on Inside Wisconsin.
79489. That's the text line. You have questions, we have answers. We will answer them. Will it be right? Not sure, but we're definitely going to give you an answer. In sports and in life, the right partner matters. At Capital Credit Union, they are there for you every step of the way. Capital Credit Union, doing the right thing. Text money to 79489 to see how Capital can do the right thing by you. Super stoked today, fellas. I get to make a call to Capital to adjust my mortgage rate.
Oh.
Round of applause.
Now,
that.
explain
Yes.
that
Bell.
to me in 26-year-old terms.
Okay. A mortgage is something you get from Capital Credit Union to buy a house.
Okay.
Sometimes you put down 20% for a 30-year fixed mortgage. Sometimes you put down 10%
Like
for
20%, meaning if the house is $100,000, you put down
20 grand.
20 grand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or they have a 5-year, 7-year, 3-year, or 10-year ARM. It's called an adjustable rate mortgage.
Okay.
But they have this amazing program where if you have a 5-year ARM, it's on a 30-year amortization. Have I lost you yet?
Amortization?
I'm taking notes here.
No, you're not. All right. Well, long story short, I get like 0.75 of a percentage point today, and that saves me about $150 a month.
Sweet.
If you do the math over 5 years, it saves us just over $5,000.
All right.
Thank you, Capital Credit Union.
Shout out to them, man. I'm going to need to
buy a house.
That's
You buying a house?
Oh gosh. No, well, so the next move will be for a house. That's my goal.
Goals are good.
I'm not trying to rent again and go out and do that and buy a gas washing machine or whatever I did. So like I am the next one's going to be for a house. I don't know when that will be, but I'm not moving to another apartment. That's my goal.
Are you going to move to De Pere where it's a little, smells a little more different?
No.
Does not smell indifferent apparently in De Pere. How's it smell over here where you live?
Not like manure.
Me neither in the Schwaben.
No. I live in the country, guys. I live in the middle of a field. They just happen to put up a subdivision in.
Yeah, can't imagine why it smells like manure.
Thank you.
Oh. That was my
Cow
cow.
or
That was
horse?
All right, I have questions.
Billy Aaron cow impression.
As the day went on yesterday, and we're all watching for how these trades are going to go, if any, and the Brewers trades start to trickle out, the first thing a lot of people said was, okay, pitching, good. Relief pitching, good. But based on how we're hitting right now, we need a bat. So the question I have is there a bat in our minor league system that we believe would make a difference coming up to this team late in the season?
If I know it's a 2-word Tuesday, but I would use one word to describe this. And I think I would speak for a lot of Brewers fans. Disappointed. Absolutely disappointed. There's my 2 words.
Well, wait, is there a bat? Is there a bat in the minor league system that we believe is going to make a difference in the Brewers lineup?
Oh, no. No, not this year.
Okay.
I don't think so. No, I mean, Luke Adams is at AAA. They could flirt with that, but he's a first baseman. They don't really have anyone in the outfield. I think that comes up this year. No. There's Jet Williams. If you really want to get in on Jet Williams making his debut at some point this year, which I'm surprised he hasn't to this point, just because of what they obviously traded.
Right.
But I don't think I see Jet Williams coming up and playing any sort of. Joey Ortiz is like their best player right now. That's a problem. That is a problem for this Brewers team. I think he had 3 hits yesterday, 2 infield hits for sure.
Ortiz?
Yeah.
He was 3 for 4 with 2 infield hits and an RBI.
I was about to say he's actually like probably one of their best players right now. It's ridiculous.
I'm going to go off about this a couple times this morning.
Okay.
I am over Christian Yelich.
Ooh, yeah, you guys said that via text last night.
Well, he's bad.
It looked
It's
like
bad.
DS.
Looked like Corey Hart with a slider at him, throwing at him.
He needs to just not be bad in a month and a half. Here's the problem. Or 2 months, I guess. Christian Yelich is playing too often right now to be as bad as he is. If they get to October and they are still batting him leadoff and he's still playing like this, that's on Murphy.
But they've tried him in other spots. First,
in the 3,
3rd, 4, 2.
Oh, have they tried him at 7?
They need to.
Have they tried him at 5? Have they tried him at 9? I mean, have they tried not playing him every day and not getting him reps so that they can have Bowers and Vaughn in the lineup at the same time?
79489. Ben from Lawrence just said, "Hey, good morning, everyone. Unless you're Christian Yelich."
Oh, that's not very nice.
Well,
it is what it is at this point, though. We're wasting money. I hate to say that, but we are.
I mean, we're going to continue to do that too, no matter what.
How so?
Well, okay. I thought about
with
this.
Christian. Yeah, sure.
Are we? Hear me out. Are we better off right now eating that money?
Well, I mean, we talked about this yesterday too, where he's getting 2.5 deferred every year until 2041.
What is he getting right now? 25?
Oh, he's part of that club too.
Yeah, he's got a bunch deferred. I think he makes 26, something like that. Yeah.
We're paying somebody just as much to sit on the pine named Brandon Woodruff.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing, right?
So,
they've got $46 million tied into 2 guys who are useless this season now.
The last 2 from the 2018 team, right?
Yeah.
Unless you count Murph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was chatting with a buddy last night who said he's possibly statistically one of the worst players in the league right now.
Jeez.
And he's holding the team back. I completely agree with that. If you were to take out the words Christian Yelich on a 2-word Tuesday, he would not be in the lineup.
Over his last 30 games, over the last 30 team games, he is 190 batting average, 291 on base, 328 slugging. He has 2 home runs. Over the last 7 games, he's 4 for his last 27. That's good for a 148 batting average.
Yeah, that's not good.
Bench him. What am I
Perkins
missing?
numbers right
Yeah.
I kind of understand why Murphy doesn't. I don't understand why he doesn't move him down the lineup. That feels like everyone knows he stinks right now, Murph. You got to change something. Benching him is, I don't know, like he is a leader. He is a leader. As much as
in
that
what
is
category?
Clubhouse leader.
Good for him.
I don't disagree.
Leave him in the clubhouse.
That's
Was he going to hang out with Jason Schauger and fold clothes?
Like, go ahead. Yeah, let's hold this.
So where does
jock
this go?
strap.
Do you remember when he struggled in previous years?
Yeah.
What they ended up doing was moving him to the number 1 spot. He was in the 3 spot. He was in the 4 spot. I remember Mike Heller talking about it. Like, I remember Mike saying, move him to the leadoff spot. And that's ultimately what they ended up doing. And this is kind of where we're at with him. And so and besides, like Tommy said, 7 through 9, if that's not there, then yeah, Bowers and Vaughn every day would be terrible.
So unfortunately, too, like this is the worst Christian Yelich the Brewers have seen. Like,
and we've seen some bad Christian Yelich.
As much as the
point.
struggle bus has been a part of Christian Yelich sometimes, this is the career low in OPS. It is 234, which is his lowest batting average since the shortened 2020 season. He has just 7 home runs this year, which is the lowest since 2021. It's all really bad. It's all really bad right now. It's the worst version of Yelich we've seen.
We're still 5.5 games up, guys. Let's not forget that. I know that not getting Tarek Skubal, Christian Yelich not being good right now. You feel like it's the 99 Brewers, but we're far from that.
Yeah, and totally agree. Totally agree.
We just got those guys breathing down our neck even more now.
The Cubs didn't get better.
As he drinks his coffee.
Morning mind dump. Let's talk about that next. Who do the Cubs get, and are they going to be able to catch the Brewers? There's a bad taste in my mouth about that yesterday because they went all in, did they not?
Yeah. Yes. That was all in.
I want to review that, and then I also want to hear what Matt Arnold said about the World Series.
Oh, God, this was awful.
This is why I'm annoyed today. That and the way the game ended last night. That was stupid.
You guys wanted a replay. Here it is.
Yeah. Inside Wisconsin, Trevor, Luddy, Tommy, 99.7 WNFL, youtube.com/Inside Wisconsin, and on the app, 99.7 WNFL in the Google Play Store or the App Store. Stay here.
99.7 and 101.9.
School supply list a mile long? Take a break at Mackinaw's Grill and Spirits on Voyager Drive in Green Bay. It's a real log cabin, 6-stone fireplaces, a grizzly on the wall, and cheese curds worth the stop. Sit down, cool off, grab lunch before the next door. And when football's on, Mackinaw's is your pregame and postgame headquarters. Big screens, cold taps, and a menu that beats stadium food every time. Mackinaw's Grill and Spirits, Voyager Drive in Green Bay, where rustic, casual, and great food come together. We'll see you at the cabin.
Looking for new floors? Here's what you need to know. LP Meridian has been part of this community since 1903, helping families get the floors they love at a price that works for them. Hardwood, luxury vinyl, tile, including Shaw Floors line of Pet Perfect carpet for beautiful durability you can trust at LP Meridian.
Since 1903, under your feet, LP Meridian, where quality and budget meet.
We are talking Toyota with Bob Lemieux of Lemieux Toyota in Ashwaubenon. Bob, let's put a strong finish on Lemieux's Summer of Savings.
This is a great week to get to Lemieux, Matt. We're selling cars and trucks like crazy, and people are having a great summer driving their brand new Toyota. These Toyotas are simply awesome. This lineup is unreal. We have something for everyone. There's great lease rates. There's great finance rates. Plus, we're looking for trades. The used car market's strong. We need your trade. We will put top dollar on your trade. So we'll pull out all the stops. We'll make it super easy. We have so many new cars and trucks coming in this week and next week, and we'll line one of these great 2026s up for you here at Lemieux. Whether it's a Corolla or an all-new electric all-wheel drive SUV or a full-size Sequoia or a full-size U.S.-made Tundra or the number one selling mid-size truck in America, the Tacoma, we have something for everyone. So great lease deals and finance deals are there to make this all happen for you here at Lemieux.
Start your experience at LemieuxToyota.com. Then, Bob, how do we find you?
We're right here in the heart of Ashwaubenon, Matt, on the corner of Pilgrim Way and Oneida Street.
That is Bob Lemieux from Lemieux Toyota.
Hey, it's Corey. We're talking hand, carpal tunnel, and trigger finger today with the amazing doctors at Bay Care Clinic Orthopedics. I have Dr. Kirkpatrick here with me. Doctor, why did you join the team at Bay Care?
I joined Bay Care Clinic because I wanted to be a part of the best team in the area.
And what makes it so special at Bay Care?
We provide subspecialty care. So we approach orthopedics from a customized approach for each patient. And each of us sees patients within our own subspecialty, which we feel gives patients the best opportunity at the best outcome.
Why should patients choose you when dealing with these issues?
Patients should come see me for hand problems such as carpal tunnel or trigger finger because, frankly, we can solve it. And a lot of times it's an easy fix. Sometimes it's as easy as a brace or some medication, but usually it takes a short procedure. We can get people back to their life very quickly.
See, you heard it from Dr. Kirkpatrick, and it is easy to get back to no more pain in your life. Just go to baycareclinic.com. That's baycareclinic.com. Thanks, Dr. Kirkpatrick.
Guys, if you want the greatest night of your life, I mean the best night ever, then you gotta hear this. There's a great ED pill out, and it's from the makers of Viagra. It's their ED pill called Viagra AGV, and it's unbelievable. It works super fast in as little as 12 minutes and lasts up to 12 hours. Plus, it's FDA approved and safe. You need to try it for yourself. It's unreal what it does to you. Viagra AGV crushes every other ED pill. And 9 out of 10 urologists now recommend this sensational new super pill over any other ED pill. Every man alive needs to try this amazing, remarkable Viagra AGV pill at least once. It's beyond belief. Then you'll know why men are going crazy over it. So if you want the most incredible night of your life, you can't miss this. Go to scoreblue.com and try it while supplies last. Go to scoreblue.com. Scoreblue.com. That's scoreblue.com. Viagra AGV is available only at scoreblue.com by prescription, no doctor visit.
WNFL.
The greatest show on earth. The greatest attraction of all time. The one and only.
Inside Wisconsin Sports.
She's so fine. She's probably somebody's only light. Gonna shine tonight. Yeah.
Inside Wisconsin with Trevor, Luddy, and Tommy, 99.7 WNFL, youtube.com/Inside Wisconsin. The sound of the day is going to piss you off if it was anything like us.
Jeez.
Well, am I wrong?
No. This was my nomination.
It was.
Yeah.
And it was last night.
It was in the middle of the game.
Did you sleep last night?
No, I didn't. I really didn't. I said, so I got about an hour and a half.
How? What?
It just happened. I don't know, dude. I've been pretty good at going to bed and getting up at the time, but I got about an hour and a half.
You still batting 1,000 getting here on time.
And I'll never run into an issue of closed highway ever again.
Also that.
That was this morning. That was fun.
I'm just saying, I have a great spot over here that is super close, convenient. I even had to wait for Trevor today because I left my badge in the building. I did that with way more sleep yesterday than I got today. So
I pull in the parking lot and Tommy's just chilling in his car. Like, what are you doing? He goes, can't get in the building.
Yeah.
You didn't want to give Huggy a call?
No, I knew. So I arrived right around in the window where Trevor arrives. And I think I waited 2-3 minutes and then Trevor was there. So I knew he was going to be there. And that was my cue. So I parked in a different spot because I wanted to make sure I didn't park where I usually park and fall asleep in my car and miss Trevor or something. But yeah, no, I'm good.
You sound good.
Hour and a half is way better than 4 hours in this.
You were going to be so slap happy at 8:45.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah.
Dude, you should have saw me last week. From Thursday.
Oh, we saw you.
From Thursday to Sunday morning, I was loopy. I mean, there's no other word for it.
Talk to me when you get lost in Costco. I got lost. I was so tired. I got lost in Costco with Amanda. I'm like,
I've seen these free samples 4 times already.
I was wondering,
but they are good.
Play this stupid sound.
All right, Matt Arnold.
Matt, when you see your club after this, do you think World Series?
It paused, of course. Last time I ever trust playing it off of the Gmail. All right, one more time. Guys,
Frozen.
Ooh, when you're supposed to trust things and they don't work.
Yep.
Then you blame others.
Well,
I'm gonna blame myself on this one. Actually, give me about 20 seconds.
Well, this Matt Arnold clip that you're about to hear, if you couldn't tell, Adam McCalvey then asked the heavy hitter at the end of the interview. This was the last question of his in-game availability post-trade deadline for the Milwaukee Brewers. Asked him, "Do you believe you've built a World Series team? Do you think World Series is on the front of mind?" Which we all have that expectation, and we all heard coming into this season, this is what you expect. It's World Series time. There's no more have fun in October. And McCalvey and Matt Arnold right here coming up.
Matt, when you see your club after this, do you think World Series? Do you think you made a World Series?
I try not to think that far ahead. Certainly that is on our mind, but we're trying to do what Murph talks about every night, which is win tonight.
BS.
Which is also, yes.
At least it didn't clear his throat before he answered.
Win tonight is BS, Trev. Go ahead.
It is.
Yes.
They're not in the mode of win tonight. They're in the mode of win the series. They're also in the mode of
win the prospects.
Yeah.
Well, until you trade for Dustin May.
And then look at what the Cubs did. I mean, I don't want to talk long about this because it's going to make me even more annoyed. But Tommy, Luddy, what did they do from a get better standpoint other than everything?
I mean, you didn't make the trade for Tarek Skubal or Mason Miller or any of those top line guys.
Clay Holmes or Freddie Peralta or
James Wood,
Kevin
even
Gossman.
No, what did the Cubs do?
What about it?
they did a lot more.
Gossman and Clay Holmes both going to the Cubs was big. Like that was they got Boyd back pitching. Imanaga doesn't really scare me because the Brewers tend to always have Shota Imanaga's number, but the Cubs went out and went all in. They traded away, I believe, their number 2 prospect in the system as well during this. They went out and improved their team in an area they really needed it in starting pitching. That team, it's a scary spot right now for the Brewers, especially with the trajectory of both of them. Right now, the Cubs in a 3-game series, they just won game 1 against the Dodgers. So there is no winning in that series. It feels like, I guess we probably should be rooting for the Dodgers.
Go Tarek Skubal.
Yeah,
let's go. He's on the mound tonight.
Against the
Let's
Cubs.
go
His
Dodgers.
debut today.
God.
But man, I went and looked up some sports book odds. The Cubs are 5-1 to win the division, and an emotional hedge bet. I'm going to ask Tim Allen about it because I'm nervous. I don't think this is a mail it in type spot. I do like the reliever options they brought in for the Brewers. I like Romero and I like Senzatella a lot. I think those are 2 really good additions to the bullpen that needed some more depth in that bullpen. The Dustin May, I don't know if he's going to pitch a game in the playoffs. I don't know if he's going to pitch a game.
Don't we still have to win this division though? Like, is that where they're at?
Okay, they're going to make the playoffs.
You're not wrong.
But the division, yes, is now interesting in my mind with how the Cubs went all in at the deadline.
Jason in the 920 says, who's to say our pitching staff and lab can't make May better and be a solid postseason pitcher?
I just don't think he's better than Logan Henderson. And it's a 3-man rotation when you get to the playoffs. It's Miz, it's Harrison, it's Henderson in my mind.
But don't you need like that long, 3rd through 7th inning guy if possible? I'm not saying he goes to the 7th, but
You're absolutely right. And what he just said confirmed it. Remember last year in the playoffs when it was a bullpen game because we didn't have
they
that
started Ashby and then they brought in Miz at one point.
Ruined Quinn Priester.
Ruined him. It was Quinn that, okay, I'm sorry.
But still, now we have a 4th man that we can have start over a bullpen game in the playoffs.
Do you know what Dustin May felt like to me? Dustin May felt like the great value version of bringing in Jose Quintana. Not a lefty, but a guy who just torches the Brewers. So the Brewers were like, bring that guy. Let's get
somebody from the Pirates.
Well, yeah.
Paul Skeens?
Just kidding. Yeah, right. Jeff from Luxembourg said Murph has too much respect to bench Yelly because he's the leader of the team. Put him in the 7th spot, in my opinion. Let's see what happens.
I agree. Keep him in the lineup. Just move him down. I've been screaming for him to bat 5th. Screaming. And why? Because 5th is the spot in the order that gets the 2nd most leadoff opportunities behind the leadoff spot. So Murph can get a double bagger of, hey, we get to have him lead off a couple of innings, and you get to put him in some run-producing roles also if you want to do that. I don't understand the leadoff spot because he just doesn't get on base, having his worst season in his career. Not as a Brewer, in his career.
Let's not forget how good he still is on the bases, though.
He's so fun to watch on the bases.
Fun.
It makes
His
no
strides
sense.
are so long.
No one should be as fun to watch on the bases that doesn't get on base, like Christian Yelich.
Real quick, Matt Arnold also mentioned the catching piece with Bo Naylor, and somebody texted in 79489 and said, "What about Carroll?"
Yeah, he's not going to play this year.
He was up once
for a cup of coffee. So random.
Is he not worth bringing back up?
No, Naylor just jumped him for sure.
What about sending Yelly to Nashville?
Whoa!
Stop
for like a weekend getaway. Sure, sounds good. Go down there, party, and come back up.
Well, the 262 says Yelly has options left. Go get right in Nashville.
No, that's not happening.
Well, then bench his ass.
Do you know
his agent would be on the phone in seconds?
They should send him to Nashville so he demands a trade. That would be great.
Be an off-season trade at this point, though.
Yeah. What do we get for him?
I got a washing machine that's actually it's gas though, not.
And then he leaves and he friggin' wakes up somewhere else.
Would you trade Yelich to the Cubs for nothing?
No.
Does that sum it up then that we have to stick this out? Because if we don't want the Cubs to have Christian Yelich, then I guess maybe it's not as bad.
He's not going to the Cubs,
I'm
guys.
just saying, would you? Would you be okay if he went
Watch
to the
him go
Cubs?
down there and hit 310.
I know.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Inside Wisconsin, Trevor, Luddy, Tommy, 99.7 WNFL, youtube.com/Inside Wisconsin. The Malott Meets Morning Mind Dump next.
99.7 and 101.9 WNFL.
Looking for fun and excitement? Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg has over 800 slot machines waiting for you. Stay in comfort with our premium guest rooms and deluxe suites, and enjoy dining with exceptional service, a casual atmosphere, and flavorful cuisine. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg, conveniently located on Highway 45, 1 mile north of Highway 29 in Wittenberg, Wisconsin. It's your destination for thrills, relaxation, and great food, all in one place. Big wins, bright lights. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg Nights.
Save big money on your summer project at Menards. Transform your garage with rock-solid floor coatings. Complete your project with a showroom-quality finish in one weekend. A one-car kit covers up to 250 square feet. Get everything you need to complete your project with rock-solid floor coatings. Our knowledgeable team is ready to help bring your dreams to life, 1 gallon at a time. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Hey, it's Stash from Tailwagger's Doggy Daycare. Summer fun is here, and while you humans are working, running errands, or doing cool stuff we can't tag along for,
we're having our own type of fun at Tailwagger's Doggy Daycare.
Splash pads, play groups, and even dog-friendly bubbles. Each location has something different for your pup.
I go crazy for peanut butter bubbles.
To learn more, visit tailwaggersdoggydaycare.com.
Tailwagger's Doggy Daycare.
Dear Brewers fans, where do you find the best views and the most electrifying baseball action American Family Field has to offer? The answer is Toyota territory, located in right field. This Grand Slam experience covers all bases and gives fans in the stands an exclusive live look at our home run hitter, the Toyota 4Runner. Add Toyota to your lineup today. Now batting, Toyota.
Long-term care is a conversation no family wants to have, but it's one that can have a lasting impact on your loved ones and everything they've worked so hard to build. Whether a spouse or a parent is moving into assisted living or a nursing home, it's important to understand how you'll pay for care and what you can do to help protect your assets and your home. Hey, it's Trevor from WNFL. When I was at Hooper Law Office, I learned that they help families prepare for the financial side of long-term care. Their experienced attorneys can help protect assets, determine Medicaid eligibility, and create a plan that helps preserve your family's legacy. If you or someone you love is facing decisions about long-term care, don't wait until you're forced to make choices under pressure. Visit my friends at Hooper Law Office. Hooper Law Office, with physical locations in Appleton, Oshkosh, and Green Bay, or virtually statewide. Everyone has a legacy, so let's protect it together with Hooper
WNFL Sturgeon Bay, WDKF Green Bay, and W270HA Green Bay. This is Sports WNFL.
I have found that the Capital Credit Union website, mobile or desktop, or even the app are so easy to use.
Security is very important to us because our members' money is their money. And that's all about building trust. So when you come to us and you go on our digital banking app, or you visit us online, or you move money, or you open up an account, you can be assured that the security that we have behind there to protect you is there.
Capital Credit Union, capitalcu.com.
An orthopedic injury can happen in an instant or develop slowly over years. Either way, you just want to feel like yourself again. At Amplify Health, our approach to orthopedic care is to treat the whole person, not just the injury. Our team of orthopedic specialists support you through every stage of recovery, so you can get your strength back, your mobility back, your life back. Orthopedic care from Amplify Health by Bellin. A little empathy changes everything.
NFL sports news goes now.
Deadline day in Major League Baseball yesterday. Brewers swing a couple of trades before that 5 p.m. deadline. They send their number 11 and number 13 prospects, Alexander Frias and Josiah Ragsdale, to St. Louis. In return, get lefty reliever JoJo Romero, 3.35 ERA in 44 appearances, and starting pitcher Dustin May, 5-7 record, a 4.38 ERA. Also send a couple of high A prospects to Colorado. In return, get righty Antonio Sensatella. He moved to the bullpen this year, has a 9-2 record, a 3.62 ERA. Pirates and American Family Field starting a 4-game set last night. Brewers cannot figure out Pittsburgh. 1-5 record heading into tonight. They'd be 1-6 coming out of the night. Brandon Sprout, again, very uneven. 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, was taken out mid-at-bat in the 4th inning after a couple of wild pitches. Brewers were down 4-0, rallied to get it to within 4-3. Cannot get over the hump, though. Pirates take it by a 4-3 final. Cubs did win against L.A. at Wrigley Field last night, so the lead in the division is 5.5 games. Back at it tonight, another 6:40 first pitch. Logan Henderson will be on the hill later today. I'm John Hensler, WNFL.
WNFL is your home for Inside Wisconsin Sports.
Off the hizzle schnizzle.
From Lambeau to AmFam Field, Camp Randall, the Kohl Center, and Fiserv Forum. The stories and the statriotism of America's Dairyland. Welcome to Inside Wisconsin.
Crowd is here, about to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Whoa!
It's 0-2 Montgomery at the belt. Coming back on Churio. Here's the pitch. And it missed outside. Here's a challenge from Henry Davis.
Pitcher called the ball. Catcher's challenging.
And it's strike 3.
Game over.
Just like John Lipka said, game over. About an eighth of the baseball in the strike zone, and just like that, the Brewers lose by a final score of 4-3.
On an ABS challenge. Stupid.
So dumb, dude. Have you?
I like the ABS challenge system in general.
Okay.
I think it's good for the game. I think it's making my oldest son said yesterday, it's making the umps better. I think that's true. It's also shining light on those that absolutely suck.
I was just going to say, they did just buy out 7 umpires who are terrible.
Good, though. Let's move them
not
on.
be a part of it next year.
That's good, I think. But the way the game ended with it, brutal.
I don't know, man. Do you think what we do in this building, do you think you're operating at a 90 to 92% efficiency? Like always good?
What is he talking about?
I'm not sure.
Me?
How did this go from ABS to
the guy with 1.5 hours of sleep?
No. I'm saying, like, first of all, the bad umpires are about 90% correct on ball strike, is what I'm saying. So those are the bad umpires.
Yeah, what percentage is considered good enough?
Like, I think you want to be hovering around 95 to 97.
I have Inside Wisconsin, Trevor, Luddy, Tommy, 99.7 WNFL.
So that's a better batting average for an ump?
/Inside
Sorry,
Wisconsin.
Trevor.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, you know, we all joke about the weatherman, right? And they're like, oh, you get to be wrong so much to keep your job or whatever. Like, is it so, like, do you do your work 90% or better every day?
Trevor, do I?
I'm not your boss.
I'm
but
just-
yes. I think you guys,
Jason's off today.
Maybe I do. But do you think the general public is there anyone in this building who you don't think does 90% or better every day? I don't know. I've only been.
All right, I'm going to turn my
Malott
mic off.
Morning Mind Dump. Malott meets Morning Mind Dump. Hit the button. Hit the button.
Voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me.
Let's get some things off our chest and out of our heads. It's time for the Morning Mind Dump.
You don't know what it's like to be me out here for you. It is an up at dawn, pride swallowing siege that I will never fully tell you about, okay?
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
We got no food, we got no jobs, our pets' heads are falling off.
Brought to you by Malott Meats. High quality meats at a fair price. Safely delivered to your front door. To learn more, visit WisconsinMeatMarket.com. Experience the power of the family meal with Malott Meats on Inside Wisconsin.
Matt, the meat man, if you're listening, I need steaks. I lost a bet, and I owe Tommy a ribeye, and I think I owe Luddy a tenderloin.
Or is that a fillet?
Same thing.
If I was going to get something other than a ribeye, I'm looking at the
Variety
website.
box.
Yeah, that's my next purchase.
We just bought one of
box.
those at WisconsinMeatMarket.com with our friends at Malott Meats. We got bone-in ribeyes. We got tomahawk. I believe we got the Kansas City
Cowboy and the T-bone
strip. Yeah, I think so. Yes.
That's the one. That's the bone-in box that you just got. It
Yeah,
looks like.
That's right.
I'm also looking at the. Sorry for promotion there.
No, it's great. We're just four.
The perfect gift. That's the one I'm looking at right
What's in
now
it?
too. That's the 8 third-pound gourmet hamburger patties. You get 4 signature filet mignons and 4 bacon-wrapped pork tenderloins.
All right.
That's the one I'm looking at right now. I think that one would be.
All right. And then I'm going to order that. So that'll fill my bet and I'll actually benefit from it as well. Did you see Doug Gottlieb's post yesterday? Before we get
the one where he reposted the Badgers scheduling set.
No, he posted last night. Maybe it was on his story about telling the world about hanger steaks. Have you ever had a hanger steak?
I don't know if I have.
I've been in an airplane hangar.
Yeah. Not the same.
Okay.
Amazing. There's one hanger steak on each cow. One. And Malott Meats like stocks them.
Oh.
They're amazing.
Really? How big are they? Okay.
All right.
I mean,
Tommy?
that's great for the radio. I don't know how many inches that is.
Where do you think this part of the meat
The
comes
hanger,
from?
if it's coming from one place on the cow,
I wanted you to say it.
Dang it!
But I don't think that's the answer.
The hanger steak is in the upper belly of the cow where it hangs from the
that
diaphragm.
was my
between
second
the
choice.
rib and
Yeah.
the loin.
Got it. All right. Not by.
Oh my God.
Not as
private box coming next.
Remember we were talking Private Parts earlier, the movie?
Yeah.
Never
Not the
mind.
same. WisconsinMeatMarket.com. Experience the power of the family meal with Malott Meats.
So can I go a little off script from our Malott Meats morning mind dump, just to bring up?
Why not?
Just to bring up.
If you go wrong in an hour and a half of sleep, sure.
Just to bring up the ABS challenge one more time.
Sponsored by T-Mobile.
Is there? Is the product of baseball better to you now with the ABS challenge? Or is it the exact same? Has it really benefited and made you think this is a better product? Now, I think there's 2 answers to this, because I think on television it is better and I think in person it is worse.
Oh, okay. I get that.
I just don't like the breaks in the action when I am at American Family
See, I just bought that steak box in 2 clicks.
Oh,
that's a problem.
Oh, credit card must have the remember me thing already clicked. Yep. All right.
Wow. I just got the perfect gift box from Malott Meats in 2 clicks.
The ABS challenge system is not helping the product in person. Baseball has been doing its best to enhance the product on television, and they have done a fantastic job of that,
including
over
Dirt
the
Cam.
years. Well, I was going to bring up Dirt Cam.
I sent you guys a text last night.
Dirt Cam.
Digger's Hotline is a great sponsor.
They also were like, didn't it get hit or something in the game? And they were like, oh no, Dirt Cam, like we're make sure it's all good or whatever. Like, and they kept cutting back to it to make sure it was good.
They
like,
need to
during
stick
that.
those flags in there that the Diggers Hotline guys have, just right around it so you know where it is.
Like an umbrella, an umbrella and a drink, but it's just a little logo right
my
there
God,
of
that's
Dirt
great.
Cam with Digger's Hotline. Dirt Cam does nothing to help the broadcast, but I mean, when they made the bases bigger, running and stealing bases, that's more fun to watch on TV. The pitch clock, now instead of 3 hours, or 3 hours and 15 minutes, it's 2 hours and 45 minutes, right? Much more watchable on television. And I think ABS benefits the game of baseball more for the television consumer than it does for the fan in the stadium.
It's my favorite 7.5 seconds of a game is when a guy taps his helmet like
I
that.
honestly don't mind it in game in the stadium. I think it draws your attention back to it. Like, oh, here's the challenge,
I
right?
need to get like a music bed underneath it, like a.
Oh yeah.
Have you been to a game where it has been excessively used?
I have not.
So
What define that though?
I would think probably either both team like 7 or more times.
It just means that the umps are that bad that
Oh,
day.
you mean
Right.
Gary Sanchez was catching?
Well, I'm just like when it gets used so much in a game
to the point where you don't have them and you're still trying to use them like last
it
night.
becomes exhausting and awful. I also think what would make it more fun, take the box off the screen. Take the box off the screen, the strike zone.
You
in
mean
general,
on the actual TV feed?
On the television
I'm with you
feed.
there.
And then you can play along of should you be tapping your helmet or should you not be tapping your helmet.
I got a pretty good batting average with that box there of seeing it before it actually hits the screen and then going strike. But
well, I'm just saying
it would be a lot more interesting without the box.
If
You
they
ain't wrong.
didn't mark the ball, or even if they didn't mark the ball and they kept the box, you could kind of then make an idea in your head, but they're always marking the ball where it hit on the box. And then you're stuck like trying to tell yourself, oh, it's like the yellow line in the NFL. It's not official, right? And that's kind of what I think Major League Baseball is doing with it, where they want it to be similar to the first down marker in the NFL. And so I just wanted to, hijack the segment to say that I hate the ABS system.
Oh, great.
This is not the first new segment Tommy's done today. Somebody in the 262 texted in and said, I don't like this new how to lose your job in 10 words segment from Tommy. What did you say? That was like,
I guess
don't say it again.
Oh, about people we work
90%.
with.
Oh, yeah.
I've only been here. I'm not even a month yet, guys. Like I don't even know. He just told me go see someone and I had to verify it was the right office. Like I'm still figuring that out.
You guessed well.
I guessed right. Yeah, but
I will say there are people at other radio stations I've worked with in the past that like to carry that below 90 percentile work effort thing. And
see, that's way more aggressive than what I did.
Yeah.
Trey Smack, below the work percentile of where we need you to be, pal.
Yeah.
Correct.
Through the uprights every time would be cool, but most of the time would be better.
Yeah. Right now it's the majority of the time, but it needs to be more
Better
majority.
work, yeah.
Goody said some years ago, maybe last year, I think the season prior, that he does not have a long leash for kickers.
Oh, you don't say.
Well, but he also admitted that he's a little impatient. He needs to possibly be more patient, i.e. Mason Crosby 2012.
Mm-hmm.
We were patient with him and it paid off.
For sure.
Is that the NFL of today? Can we be patient with Trey Smack, a rookie that we drafted, in order for us to actually settle into a kicker? Or do we need now and literally zero patience?
You think back to, Packers drafted Brett Conway in 1997. Ryan Longwell ended up being the kicker. Ryan was an undrafted free agent who beat him out in camp. I'm shocked that they don't have another guy there. It was not shocking when they cut Brandon McManus, who also wasn't shocking when they got rid of Lucas Havrisek. But the idea that they're going to go through camp and it's just him and he knows it's just him the entire time, that's an interesting thing. And I remember listening to you guys with Mason and how when he got brought in, he kind of knew he was the guy, but there was also competition there to kind of keep it in the back of his mind of like, maybe I'm not then.
Yeah.
Well, Trey's over there looking at his iPad after practice, making sure his footwork is all good and stuff. But I mean, if there's nobody there to challenge you, then that is a different mindset that you have every single day of practice.
It was Dave Rayner. Dave Rayner was in there with them, and yeah, he beat him out in camp. And don't you think competition, like cream rises to the top, right? In that way, where you want the best man to win. And I know you invested a lot in Trey Smack to this point, but what's the harm in keeping someone around to keep him honest, right, Trev?
Well, there might be somebody that comes in at this point, and maybe Krieg from Germany wasn't the guy based on his availability and his kicking
English wasn't good enough?
Or did he speak English?
I don't know. I only heard German when he was being interviewed. I was like,
German,
if only I knew what they were saying. This sounds so cool.
I could have picked up some.
Well, yeah.
But how many kickers are available, guys?
Brandon McManus is out there.
He's not coming back.
Oh, no, he's not.
I overheard that conversation with some of the fellas that do what we do. I wondered if he'd come back, to which the resounding vote was no chance.
No. I mean, he wanted out of here. Well, okay, first off, doesn't sound like him and Coach LaFleur got along that well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then, he wanted out of here the moment they drafted something, which I get as a vet.
They
I really do
have a chance to do something really funny.
Bring back Anders Carlson.
Well, Daniel Carlson is a free agent.
Vegas, the old Raiders kicker?
Yeah, he was really good once he left Minnesota, too, for a few years.
Are we having this conversation in week 6.
No,
like,
it's
do we need to bring in another guy?
So that's my whole point with this mind dump is extensive conversation about a kicker on day 2 of pads in training camp for the Packers.
Yeah.
Is that a lack of patience?
Maybe his shoulder pads are too heavy. No, it's them holding. It's them having 2 long snappers on the roster right now. That's the issue. They've got 4 special team spots and they're giving 2 to a long snapper. That's an issue. Well, why can't Sean Ryan snap? Cal Adamas may look like, or I forget his last name, Cal, the new long snapper. While he may look like Jesus Christ, he's not going to be this long snapper. That's going to be Matt Orzik when it comes to camp.
Well, and I think that replaying that conversation in my head, like the long snapper is the first guy that gets to run down the field, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, so it's kind of a gunner, so you can't put a lineman there, right?
And also they need to go into the Hudson. Like they spend most of their time inside the Hudson Center.
Yep.
So that's probably why Cal is there, because they need somebody to snap that they know it's going to be at the point where it's supposed to be. They just, until they cut a linebacker and sign another kicker, we're going to have just Trace Mack smacking the ball around outside the uprights.
I was less impressed yesterday with camp in pads than I was last week out of pads. It seemed sloppy yesterday.
Welcome to tackling. Your first time doing it. It's a muscle memory thing.
First time. That's my problem.
Well, first time in 6 months that you're even getting to the point where you fit up to do it.
How have the new Guardian caps looked?
Better.
I like them a lot.
Better.
Yeah.
They don't have the gleam, but they're getting better. They don't look as bad.
Jalen Petre, I believe, Houston Texans, I think just got like some sort of deal with them, some sort of deal with Guardian caps. Like he's getting paid in some way to wear it.
I'll wear it during the show if I get any money.
I saw someone say like Romeo Dobbs is furious right now after he was kind of the trendsetter first one to do it. And I know they have a new sleek look.
It's better. Yeah.
And they're not as clunky, but I was just curious as you guys have gotten to see him in action. Now, does everyone wear them at camp?
No, far from it. It's
choice.
Actually trimmed down a lot since previous years.
Really? I thought they were like making everyone wear it.
You're not wrong.
To a point.
I mean, I remember Matthew Golden had one on yesterday. Beyond that, offensively, I don't really remember too many other guys wearing them.
Interesting.
So my son has had, we believe, 2 concussions that we know of. My wife just said we should put him in a Guardian cap. In real time. Yes. Order it. Like right now.
Ooh, how much are they?
Why aren't I should probably look at that first.
Let me see.
Why aren't all kids though in high school wearing them? Is it a cost thing? Because they really should be, based on what we know about football.
I'm looking at.
Then we just need to get new helmets at that point. If that's really what we're thinking.
$75.
Order 2. That's
Can you get them
man.
customized to the logo on the side of the helmet?
Oh yeah, find that too.
Well,
that's
you
where
have
you're
to,
going to start spending some money.
I guess I didn't even think of that. Where you have to put the little like rag over
We
top
can wear
of
it in practice.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I get what they do, but they're also like, okay, if everyone's going to wear it, then we need to get to the point where we just redesign helmets. And so at the younger levels, sure.
Have you heard the theory of taking helmets away from football?
That's so dumb.
What?
Have you heard this?
I haven't. It's so dumb.
You want to stop using your head to tackle?
Don't go there. It is such a violent game. People are like, it's a contact sport. No, it's a collision sport. And so much stuff happens when a knee gets taken out and all of a sudden you don't even know where you are and your head might be into the back of somebody's helmet or whatever, shoulder. No, they need helmets. Stop with that argument. It's so dumb.
I agree. I'm just saying it was brought up.
In Trevor's son's case, I actually think that the safety of it comes from more of a mentality where it's like keep your head on a swivel and like always know where the ball is, like to help with the safety of something like that, versus at the NFL where their athletic ability now is obviously the key motive of like what the violence of the sport, right? But if you're like very aware and safe during high school sports, like the injuries feel like are less common versus the NFL.
But who gets the most concussions? You know this?
Linemen? Yeah, that makes sense.
They're banging the most. I mean, I used to go to war at practice. By the time Tommy was in high school and playing high school football, it was limited to 30 minutes of tackling a week. We used to tackle every single day, just like literally you would tackle and block to get better. Now it's incredibly different. Where
we used to have like seniors put themselves in the Oklahoma drill or whatever it was at the time, like position them against like freshmen just to like go in like a rite of passage kind of thing. Like, okay, well, what are we doing here? You want to put this guy over here against that guy? That looks, and then they'd be like fired up after it happens. Like, that's ridiculous.
A 2-word Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to bring up some subjects. We would like yours as well. 79489 or comment anywhere we are streaming. It will pop up in front of us here. Give us a subject, and we'll give you 2 words to explain and or feel how we feel about said subject. And vice versa. We'll give you guys some subjects. Text us, 79489. Let us know the 2 words that come to mind. Please keep it non-dump buttonable, right? 99.7 WNFL, youtube.com/Inside Wisconsin, and download the app, 99.7 WNFL in the App Store. Stay here.
WNFL.
The Mason Crosby Show with Mitch Thunder Nellis.
The Green Bay Packers apparently are the Sisters of the Poor, and they need to fundraise.
They're going to have that shareholders meeting, so they're going to let everybody know. Yeah, exactly.
So what's going on with that right now?
How tough and how dire their financial situation is.
Yeah,
and maybe we'll do another stock raise.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I hope so. Worthless pieces of paper are wonderful.
The Mason Crosby Show, weekdays from noon to 2.
On 99.7 and 101.9 WNFL.
I was chatting with Bill and Julie the other day, and they were telling me how extremely disappointed they were that their Kimberly area property wasn't selling. And so they decided to give Tiffany Holtz a call. After meeting with Tiffany and discussing her aggressive strategy, the couple was confident that Tiffany and her team could get the job done. So Tiffany came in and completely staged the whole house with furniture and home decor. She had professional photos taken, including pictures and video. Within just 2 weeks, Tiffany had Julie and Bill's house under contract when another real estate agent couldn't get it sold for 4 months. Say goodbye to guesswork and hello to real insights. Tiffany's home value estimator is a game changer for sellers. Go to tiffanyholtz.com, click on home evaluation, enter your address, and find out what your property is worth in 30 seconds. Just a few more reasons why you should trust my friend Tiffany Holtz to sell your home. Get in touch with Tiffany online at tiffanyholtz.com or just Google Tiffany Holtz Real Estate. That's Tiffany Holtz Real Estate, and start packing. All right, so hypothetically speaking, one of my neighbor's trees messes up my roof. Do you meet my insurance guy to make sure that this all goes through, or how does this work?
We work with insurance companies all the time. A lot of times when an insurance adjuster knows that you're working with Security Liebke Roofing, they trust that you're getting a professional, accurate assumption or estimate, and we do that all the time. For free.
How do we get more information?
We're easy to reach at 920 Roofing and 920roofing.com.
People you know, call 920 Roofing.
Hi, it's Corey, and we're talking with the amazing doctors at Bay Care Clinic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Green Bay. And Dr. Owolali joins us. Doctor, how does somebody know if they have hip and knee issues?
Yeah, there's a lot of different issues that you can have throughout the body, and diagnosing these, I take kind of an approach of listening to the story first. I want to hear how this problem came to be. You know, did it start out of nowhere, or was there an event or an injury that kind of started your issues?
And for those that aren't really excited about surgery, there's definitely some different options that you're able to offer.
Over the last 10 years, we've had a lot of different changes with, between hip and knee, specifically the hip. We do a lot more minimally invasive techniques that we used to do with, big surgeries, big incisions. Now we can do with little small incisions, and same for the knee.
A lot of times people need a referral. Is that the case with you, doctor?
Patients do not need a referral to see me. They can see me with a self-referral either that same day or the next day. We try to get patients in as quick as we can to kind of get them back on their feet doing things they love to do.
Go to baycareclinic.com.
Skechers elite athlete OG Anunoby has been making history on the basketball court.
Anunoby tips it in. Unbelievable. What a shot.
He's been balling out in Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
Turn your sports knowledge into strategy. On Webull's prediction markets, your opinions become tradable positions. Buy yes or no contracts on game outcomes and adjust your position throughout. Watch the market move in real time and even join the conversation in Webull's community as the clock runs down. Beat the final whistle and download the Webull app today to explore prediction markets and get started with less than $1. That's WEBULL on your app store today. Event contract trading involves significant risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Sports-related event contracts are restricted in Nevada and Maryland. Webull Futures LLC is a CFTC registered FCM and NFA member. Event contract accounts are not SIPC protected. Review risks and disclosures before trading. Webull.com/disclosures.
We're dealing with a dangerous element here.
WNFL.
Oh, you're all just cuckoo.
Inside Wisconsin Sports.
Things you can say about your boat, but not your girlfriend.
Ooh, she's riding kind of low.
Yeah, you can put a dozen guys down below.
She's taking on water.
Ah, nice trim.
Told me to say.
She's going down.
You know it's good when Luddy plays it and goes, whoops, hold on. Whose line is it anyway?
The best.
The best show on TV.
I still watch them. I have a way to rewatch them, and I still do.
You can timeless that show. There is a couple. I tend to not watch the singing ones, like Hoedown.
Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady does a couple of them, but like Greatest Hits, I think is another one. But when they do Scenes from a Hat, which is what that was. Props, another one that is just unreal, funny all the time. Yeah, great show.
Our newscast was great too when Colin had no idea where he'd be.
Yes.
How you doing, Colin? I have no idea.
and he always seemed to get like one of the green screen timings right, where he like
just perfect.
duck his head and something would come by. Like it'd be so good. Yeah.
Oh man.
And this was on ABC Family, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah. We're not trying to lose our jobs today at all. If it was on ABC Family, we're great.
Yeah. There's no bad words.
Inside Wisconsin. Trevor, Luddy, Tommy, 99.7 WNFL, youtube.com/inside Wisconsin. We were talking in the break, and maybe we mentioned it earlier. If you enjoy bar banter, this is it. This is what we do
besides
best.
The drinks for now.
We should definitely start one of those shows.
Wow, dude. Can we have a drunk show one of these days?
Well, not.
Are there bars
that
open at 6 a.m.?
Keep sponsored.
There are. Dude.
Oh, yeah. Third shifters.
I know.
The Paper Mill third shift bars down in the Broadway district. You want to have a good time.
So where I was this last weekend?
No, farther.
Farther north or farther south?
Where we went to Cheesesteak Rebellion.
I know
that neighborhood. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's like a mile.
There's a bar called Cropsies that opens at 6.
Interesting.
You want to take vacation day and have a good?
Do you want me to go check in with them? See how they're doing
now.
Don't they have a really good fish there or something too?
No idea.
Maybe I'm mixing up crappies.
Shrimp cocktail, actually,
whatever it is. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like heard of that. I've heard of that bar, but I can't put my finger on it. I'll send a couple texts.
2-word Tuesday inside Wisconsin. We give you the subject, you give us 2 words, or we give you the subject and you give us 2 words. I think I said the same thing twice.
You might have.
Mark Antanasio.
Oh.
2 words to describe Mark Antanasio.
Trying.
That's 1.
Kinda.
That's good.
Best owner, because he's better than Bud Selig. I'll say that.
Yeah.
And Wendy, for that matter. Sorry, Wendy.
Is he the best owner in the state too by default?
Oof.
Right?
No, we are.
Oh, well, okay. The Packers aside.
Trev.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, I've watched respectfully. I've watched that Bucks ownership group run that place into the ground, dude.
No doubt. And I was telling you,
and they talk about cost cutting.
I was telling you about my buddy Jesse, right? My buddy Jesse has a love for Cleveland sports because that's where his family is from.
Okay.
Big Cleveland Indians guy back in the day, Jim Tomei, big Browns guy. The second Haslam bought into the Bucks, he sent me a message and said,
"It's over.
It's all downhill from here."
Yep. Yeah, enjoy. And it has been. It really there has not been much to celebrate in the Haslam era by any means. But I mean, Mark A, what they've done since 2018, like we have the privilege of being upset the Brewers didn't do anything at the trade deadline, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that we all hope for because of the high expectations that we now have for the Milwaukee Brewers year in and year out. And every year there's going to be a bunch of publications that think the Brewers are going to be irrelevant. The Brewers are not going to be any sort of fun during this 2026 or whatever season they're talking about. And they surprise everyone. And I do believe culture plays a huge part
100%
in the success of the Milwaukee Brewers. And you would think that's the top-down thing, starting with Mark A.
I would use 2 words as in fun summer. And then I would also say terrible fall.
Oh, it could have been worse. Could have lost to the Cubs.
Terrible fall.
No,
could have lost to the Cubs.
Trev, that was... I might have been on record on the radio, and I definitely was saying it with coworkers. Like, that was the World Series. Like, it just can't lose to the Cubs last year.
And the players partied like they won it.
I had a very large argument about this very thing.
Yeah.
But it was also Packers-Bears.
Okay.
Is this the Packers Super Bowl? No.
It turned out to be the Bears Super Bowl.
Oh, I was there.
Cool.
It was their Super Bowl.
I'm happy for them.
Watching the people, like, that's what you forget is, like, the people that work at Soldier Field, to watch the joy on their faces was so angry. And I got to watch it twice over a 3-week span. Oh, I don't want to do that again. All right, continue. Sorry.
Here's one from the 920.
Yeah, go ahead.
Matt LaFleur.
Great eyebrows. Ladies love him.
Love him with a apostrophe.
Yep.
Sufficient mediocrity.
Jet sweeps.
Oh, good one.
Ready? Last chance.
No.
Yes, it is.
I mean,
I don't hate that take. I don't hate it. I mean, if the Packers,
I get it, but I don't disagree. I don't agree with it.
Listen, we've determined they have not won a game without Micah Parsons since 2024. Like Matt LaFleur, this is as much of a showcase of Jordan Love is going to be without Micah Parsons. It's going to be a reminder of what you can do without a guy like Micah Parsons too at this point, because they haven't won a game without him in this Matt LaFleur, Jordan Love era in over a season and change. Now, go ahead, remind people that he's a great offensive mind. I really do believe that with Matt LaFleur. I think his clock management is awful and his game situations needs a lot of improvement, but he is a great offensive mind. I do believe that.
Yes, the game plans that put Malik Willis into those situations that those are the reasons he got paid. And when your starting quarterback is out, and in this league, when you can create a game plan like Matt did for those weeks, yes, you are a great offensive mind.
Right now, Malik Willis is his greatest accomplishment.
You ain't wrong.
I mean, there's nothing else on his NFL resume that is a bigger accomplishment than getting Malik Willis his bag.
Yeah.
That's what I believe is Matt LaFleur's biggest highlight.
And if he really is going to let Jordan Love cook, I just that term sounds so weird to me.
It does, especially coming from him who loves running the ball.
It's like he's too old to say it, right? He's not cool enough to say it.
Those are different things.
It was the question asked that way. That's my question.
Probably.
Then okay.
You don't let him cook.
Right.
See, like throw the ball more, or what are we doing?
Trev, when's the last time you've said let him cook or a variation of let him cook in your life?
Probably in reference to that.
Yeah.
That's
but
not
like
a
your
common
everyday
theme.
life, not on radio.
Or like, are those ready to be off the grill? No, let them cook.
Exactly. The only time I would ever use it. Oh, let
I
him
wanted
cook.
medium well, dang it.
Let him cook.
What do you got, Lud?
Packers training camp. What are your guys' 2 words? Tommy, I know you haven't been, so.
Bucket list.
Oh.
How about that? I've never been.
Email some people, get
you
yourself
live
there.
here, right? Like
Yeah, I know. I just got to get there.
Take
obviously
it as a fan,
still.
too.
And I am overreaction central too is another good 2 words for it.
You ain't wrong.
It is all about overreaction. It's all about clicks on Twitter. It's all about controversy and storylines. You go on with that, but overreaction central is training camp, especially where we are in training camp as Packer fans?
This is a tough one because I understand the value of training camp. I understand why it exists. I understand what the coaches and the front office get out of it in terms of building the team. Can I say too long?
Oh yeah, it is too long. Well,
I know that
it is. Gosh,
it feels too long.
You think our days are long? Look at those schedules they got up for the players in the locker room, dude.
Right?
That's a 13, 14-hour day.
Tommy, get this.
Yeah.
They in the locker room post-practice, when we go in there and chat with the players, there's also the schedule. Was it last week? Their day didn't end till 8.
Mm-hmm. And it probably started at 6:37.
It's a long day.
Yeah.
Make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, some of them, these guys will never wear an NFL uniform beyond a preseason game.
Yeah. Most of them are not most of them quite there. What is it? 53. How many people are at camp? They have 100 people at camp?
Sounds right. 90.
90. Okay. And then it goes down to 53, obviously.
Yeah. And the
then
trimming used to be like 90
the,
down to 65 down to 53. Now it's like 90 down to 80.
No, there's not a second cut anymore.
Okay. So yeah.
It's just one.
That's crazy.
They got rid of that little cut day. And I think, but they also gave the teams longer to make the decisions.
And they're also cutting guys earlier that are veterans to give them an opportunity. Sure. Or at least that's what you should be doing. Like if there's a guy that you sign and he's in his 6th year in the league and you think he's got a chance to go play with another team and you know he's not going to make the roster, and they should do him a favor and cut him early.
I got 2. I have one that's football related. I have one that's not football related. My first one is only 2 words, but I would love your 2 words on Hard Knocks.
Wow. Must watch.
Need HBO.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have it. It's been a while since I've watched it.
I don't think we have it.
No, I used to work in football, so the behind the scenes stuff I've kind of seen. Do you get what I mean? So
But that's my favorite part.
I get all that.
I want to see.
I just have seen it and done it.
I have too. I also want all of it always.
Seattle Seahawks Hard Knocks starts today. And
wait, Seattle has it?
Yeah.
They're the first team since the Ravens to have won the Super Bowl and then be on Hard Knocks. Why would they have said yes?
Probably that reason.
Maybe. Also new ownership too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they wanted to be on there, showcase some stuff. Maybe I don't know. But Hard Knocks is
probably wrong.
What about you?
What about you?
Sometimes good. Like I feel like it's very hit or miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
I've loved some and I've been like, why did I watch it with others?
Yes.
Hard Knocks now. What about in-season Hard Knocks?
I have no time for that.
Never seen.
0 time.
Never watched it once.
Don't.
Man.
Yeah.
I have no desire to watch it.
Also, it's really weird to go back and watch results of like a game. You already know the results.
Yep.
Like here's
the
the
NFL
inside.
And the world moves too fast at this point.
Right. I think that I do get that. I get that. Although, however, did you guys ever watch Last Chance U, the Netflix documentary? Dude, first of all,
I'm into that. Hold on.
And Rhodey sit down and watch Last Chance U. You got to watch the first 4 seasons. The first 2 are the best. The next 2 are completely different. The 5th one shouldn't exist.
Sell it.
They are. It basically it's community college, and it's talking about this community college in East Mississippi, I believe. It's like the #1 JUCO in the country.
Middle of nowhere.
Where what they do is they recruit a bunch of guys who were Division I bounce backs who either sucked at school or got in some trouble. And no D1 programs want to give them a shot after that year. So they go to JUCO, they ball out, and then they get them new D1 deals.
Let's just say there's some wild cards in there along the way.
It is really fun. And I remember waiting for the next season every time, and then it kind of goes down. But 3 and 4 are fun. 1 and 2 are completely different than 3 and 4 because it's 2 different seasons, 2 different
don't they move to Kansas?
Yeah. 2 different programs. And then season 5 is just not fun because they're not really a competitive program. So it doesn't do it as much.
What do you guys think about the documentary coming out in December that we found out about for the Packers?
Oh yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at with it.
I've seen everything. So, I mean, there's probably not too much that I'm going to learn from it.
I'll say this about time. The Packers have.
Thanks, Peyton.
Well, right. It's Omaha Productions.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hard Knocks is NFL Films.
Right.
Sure.
I would assume clearly the Packers had a lot more say with Omaha Productions and
Final
the piece
cut
that they're doing with them
Sure. 100%.
versus Hard Knocks, which doesn't probably ask many questions.
Right.
I.e., New York Giants GM.
Oh, that's going to stink when that guy, we'll let that guy walk.
Was he talking about Saquon Barkley?
Yeah.
The guy that jumped over somebody else the next season?
Backwards? That was
Right.
literally
the coolest
the
thing ever.
craziest thing
The
ever.
coolest
That
thing
was
since that guy from the Bengals literally did a backflip in a
Jerome
game.
Simpson.
Thank you.
Yep. I got
Trevor's
him.
troll has 2 words. How do you describe using 2 words? Trevor's troll.
Funny. Thanks. There's a comma.
Is that
Maybe it was a period. I'm not good at English.
Dang, I need 2 words. I got 3 in my head.
I'll use the 2 words. Never misses.
How
Off Mondays.
Who it? No, dang it! I'm trying to figure
Just
out. Like,
use 3 script.
who is it?
Oh, we've had him on.
Oh, interesting.
I asked him to call one day.
Yeah.
Who's it? No, I don't think that's.
Who's it? Who's he?
Who's he? There you go. There it is. Yeah.
All right, I got one. Final one here.
Oh,
We're gonna do this in another segment too. There's a bunch coming in the text line.
I got a good one too.
All right, former coworkers.
I have all right, I have to use 2 words.
Yeah.
Dang.
Plead fifth.
It's a rough week to use that.
No, don't worry. That's going to come up in the next segment. 2 words for Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, cordial, fun. I don't got any beef with any former coworkers in this industry. None. You want to talk about Water Street Brewery over in Oak Creek when I was 16 and a dishwasher?
Problems.
Throw hands. Those are my 2 words.
Trevor, did we get your 2 words?
Guys.
I said plead fifth.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, sure.
And it is a bad week to use that. Did you see Aaron Rodgers' rant yesterday? I've got 2 words for that when we get back.
Doesn't care.
Yeah,
2
well,
words.
that's to the truth. Also, I'll save it. Inside Wisconsin, Trevor, Luddy, and Tommy on a 2-word Tuesday. Give us a subject or give us 2 words, and we'll do our best to describe our thoughts in 2 words. 99.7 WNFL, youtube.com/Inside Wisconsin, where apparently we look pretty good.
How so?
I got a text. Today is my first day watching the new YouTube show. Looks great.
Thanks.
Especially compared to the previous setup.
Well, I mean,
plead fifth.
Gathering all the words that I've been reading, but now started the act of bleeding into
99.7 and 101.9.
An orthopedic injury can happen in an instant or develop slowly over years. Either way, you just want to feel like yourself again. At Amplify Health, our approach to orthopedic care is to treat the whole person, not just the injury. Our team of orthopedic specialists support you through every stage of recovery so you can get your strength back, your mobility back, your life back. Orthopedic care from Amplify Health by Bellin. A little empathy changes everything.
Looking for new floors? Here's what you need to know. LP Meridian has been part of this community since 1903, helping families get the floors they love at a price that works for them. Hardwood, luxury vinyl, tile, including Shaw Floors' line of Pet Perfect carpet for beautiful durability you can trust at LP Meridian.
since 1903. Under your feet, LP Meridian, where quality and budget meet.
At Hooper Law Office, your pets aren't an afterthought. They're a part of your family's legacy. In fact, your estate planning process includes dedicated discussions about protecting the animals who depend on you. Hey, what's up? It's Trevor from WNFL. Did you know without a plan, your pet's future could be left to chance? I never thought about it until we did our estate planning with Hooper Law, and it was weird to think that if something were to happen, my guy Merlin would end up in a shelter. At Hooper Law Office, they'll help you include your pets in your estate plan. From naming a trusted caregiver and setting aside funds for for their care to documenting feeding routines, medical needs, and other important instructions, they'll help ensure that your four-legged family members continue to receive the love and attention they deserve. Because protecting your legacy also means protecting those who depend on you, no matter how many legs they have. Hooper Law Office, with locations in Appleton, Oshkosh, and Green Bay, or virtually statewide. Everyone has a legacy, so let's protect it together with Hooper Law.
We are talking Toyota with Bob Lemieux of Lemieux Toyota in Ashwaubenon. Bob, let's put a strong finish on Lemieux's Summer of Savings.
This is a great week to get to Lemieux, Matt. We're selling cars and trucks like crazy, and people are having a great summer driving their brand new Toyota. These Toyotas are simply awesome. This lineup is unreal. We have something for everyone. There's great lease rates. There's great finance rates. Plus, we're looking for trades. The used car market's strong. We need your trade. We will put top dollar on your trade. So we'll pull out all the stops. We'll make it super easy. We have so many new cars and trucks coming in this week and next week, and we'll line one of these great 2026s up for you here at Lemieux. Whether it's a Corolla or an all-new electric all-wheel drive SUV or a full-size Sequoia or a full-size U.S.-made Tundra or the number one selling mid-size truck in America, the Tacoma, we have something for everyone. So great lease deals and finance deals are there to make this all happen for you here at Lemieux.
Start your experience at LemieuxToyota.com. Then, Bob, how do we find you?
We're right here in the heart of Ashwaubenon, Matt, on the corner of Pilgrim Way and United Street.
That is Bob Lemieux from Lemieux Toyota.
The success you've had in life matters. The late nights, the extra shifts, the moments you've stood up and said, I've got this. At University of Maryland Global Campus, we value your achievements because we're a school for real life. With UMGC, you can earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and relevant life and work experience, or transfer up to 12 credits toward a master's. We offer scholarships, affordable tuition, and online and hybrid classes, all with the support you need from your first day to graduation day and beyond. As an accredited state university, we've been transforming lives for over 75 years. Choose from more than 100 undergraduate and graduate degrees and certificates and get ready to succeed again. At UMGC, success is yours for the taking and the making, and nothing should keep you from it, especially not an application fee. Apply now and we'll waive your application fee. Classes start August 12th. Learn more at umgc.edu. That's umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
You are about to begin a most important journey.
Inside Wisconsin Sports.
I can't wait.
WNFL.
Inside Wisconsin on a Two-Word Tuesday with Trevor, Luddy, and Tommy. You give us the subject line. We'll give you 2 words to describe it. We want your 2 words for our subject lines as well. On YouTube.com/Inside Wisconsin, on 99.7 WNFL, on the 99.7 WNFL app, thanks to our friends at Security Lidkey Roofing. Should call Shannon during the break and just check in on how things are going for them.
Sure.
Just in general, in regard to the storm damage and all those things.
Not this break. We got Tim Allen coming up. Got to get him on the phone.
No, I'm not saying we'd put him on per se, although he'd be good. He's also a Bears fan.
Oh.
He's not shy about it.
Interesting.
I know the
Phenomenal
feeling.
guy. Yeah, you know the feeling is right.
Wow. That'll be an interesting week when the Bears are in town. Sorry, it's been a minute with Nirvana.
Our youngest absolutely loves this style of music. Green Day, Nirvana.
Yeah.
Pretty
Plays
awesome.
a little bit too.
He does play a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's amazing to me how fast he picked up the guitar.
Yeah.
I don't have that. Whatever that gene. You didn't get it from me.
Has Amanda music ever before?
I'm the music one. Amanda doesn't.
You didn't get it from me. I'm the music one.
I don't play an instrument though. My instrument is my voice. So I love music, but I don't. Yeah.
Were you junior soprano?
Please
fifth. Over the top of your head.
Yeah, it is. Is that from The Sopranos? Sopranos.
Next baseball season.
Two-Word Tuesday.
Never seen.
No interest.
Really?
Yeah, that pissed
Mobster?
Buddy off.
Nothing?
Not really.
What about Scarface?
Never
Were
seen
you
it. Godfather? Never seen it.
Casino even?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Interesting.
You want me to describe The Sopranos?
2
Epic
words.
show.
Okay.
Epic.
I remember as a kid, the first time learning about Al Capone, like he would be on my list of like celebrities to meet, dead or alive kind of thing. Would love to pick his brain a little bit because I mean, all they got him was for tax evasion, right? I mean,
there's nothing else.
There's probably some stories there with Al Capone. I mean, that's one I would love to.
He would hang out in Wisconsin,
Yeah.
hang out in Eagle River, and then obviously the shootout was in Manitowish waters. But he would hang out at Club de Noyer on the corner of Highway 17 and 45, so that he could get away by water or going east or west on 45 or south on 17.
Okay, I have another one here for a 2-word Tuesday.
Wait, hold on, Aaron Rodgers. Before we go there,
yeah.
If you missed it yesterday, he went off about a lot of things, like Aaron Rodgers has become accustomed to do, and does not care what you think. Although I believe he cares enough where he has to keep talking about it.
Separate art. That's what I have for Aaron Rodgers.
What does that mean?
Like separate the art from the artist.
Church and state. Yeah.
Like do whatever you want to do in your personal life, man. I don't have to care. I don't have to like it. I don't have to not like it.
Right.
I will never not be. He will never not be my favorite football player of all time.
Are you not sick of him though?
No, I just tune him out. I don't care.
I think it's funny at this point.
Yeah.
What
2
what do you
words?
mean? Like there's.
Did either of you give 2 words?
All right, here we go. Best quarterback that I've ever seen.
I
Best
did.
thrower of the football
I said,
I've ever seen.
Separate art. That's what I said. How about thrift stores? Thrift stores.
2 words on a 2-word Tuesday.
Yeah.
Stinky clothes.
Sneaky good.
Yeah, I like it. Right. Every once in a while, we pop into a Goodwill, and we just went to one over there, had a good haul. I think we spent like $70 at Goodwill.
The stuff we drop off, I think somebody would love.
Really?
And if we're getting rid of that stuff, then other people are too. Now, I need more clothes in my closet, like a hole in the head right now.
Right.
I'm trying really hard to declutter.
Yeah, I know. We just went to buy stuff after we just moved a 20-foot U-Haul.
Yeah.
Like, probably should have everything by this point. But yeah, thrift stores. That was my next one. I just wanted to bring up there because I used to not be a fan. Used to not like going there. I was in a Luddy mindset of just feel like everyone blew their nose on something and then donated it. But you find some good stuff every once in a while.
JB in the 920 wants us to use 2 words to describe him.
Fresh eggs. Thanks
Did
for the
you get
fresh
some?
eggs.
Nice.
Yeah, that's.
Was this
JB in the 920?
Hi, JB.
All right.
That's a while since I've seen him.
Yeah.
Super fan, grateful.
Super fan,
the guy
grateful. Okay.
Always listens.
Yeah.
He's one of the kindest.
Yeah, he is a really nice guy.
He does go on some rants.
Lyft driver?
Uber driver,
something like that. Yeah.
I think both.
Both?
I think you can. I don't think they like that you do both. But
Really?
you can do. Oh, God, of course not.
I mean, you're like kind of self-employed. Why do they
Sure.
care?
But have you been in an Uber when a guy gets a Lyft ping and accepts it?
No.
Yeah, that happens.
Oh.
You get used to that.
Are you supposed to be quiet in Ubers?
Man.
That's a topic.
We don't
right
have
there.
How
enough.
drunk
Write it
am I?
down.
And what conversation did he
Like,
start?
There's
Been times I've said I don't speak English.
No.
Tommy from the 920, what 2 words would you use to describe how the process of changing your address goes?
Never ending. It's just
where are we at?
Problematic stuff.
I have to update my Department of Transportation and USPS. Everything else is done.
Really? You got all that done?
I did yesterday. And I fixed my internet.
I was going to say, does the internet work?
Dude, the internet. Listen to this. All right, let's see if I can get. Luddy, did you give 2 words?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, internet provider. Those are my 2 words that I'm going to go off on a much more than 2-word rant about. So
here we go.
Yesterday,
we got 2.5 minutes.
Did all the troubleshooting, unplug, leave unplugged for X minutes, go ahead, replug in, unplug, leave for X minutes, plug back in. Nothing. Red. Not connecting. Modem's fine. Router won't connect. Call up, make an appointment for today, 2 to 3. Just
You're gonna
because.
be sleeping.
Well, I made an appointment just in case customer service problem, but all intents of calling customer service, getting it fixed, canceling the appointment. Call them. They're like, oh yeah, your wait time will be somewhere between 2 minutes and 42 minutes. Oh, great. That's awesome. Get on the phone with them. get it fixed by doing the exact same process I did by myself, it connects. So, yeah, I got that fixed yesterday, and I was proud of myself. I did a lot of adulting yesterday.
Who's your carrier?
Spectrum.
What do you have?
Verizon, but I have just the Verizon box because I have them for my phone, so I just brought that all
Trevor's
up here.
got Starlink, probably.
It works.
No, TDS fiber.
Those
so we have
fiber cables.
A gig.
We have a gig as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a job too.
2 words to describe your current job.
Better than.
Thank you.
Unsure, unserious.
Unsure?
Well, just unsure if I'm unserious or serious or not. I was trying to put those together.
There's
not
a comma
two
in there
separate
somewhere.
words.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The grammar got you again.
Maybe it was a semicolon.
I am a comms major, not a journalism major. I don't know. I just have to speak. I don't have to write.
Dream job.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Dream job. There's no job that I would rather have.
Dumb lucky.
Yeah. So grateful. 2 words to describe what's coming up next. Tim Allen. Brewers trades.
Smokes cigarettes.
Stand by.
Oh, we should call it the smoke sesh. Yes, I love it.
Well, I mean, never mind.
Inside Wisconsin with Trevor, Luddy, and Tommy. WNFL, YouTube too. Stay here.
Sports Radio 99.7, 101.9 WNFL. Or streaming live on the WNFL app. Christina needed to sell her family's estate home in Appleton. She knew exactly who to call to handle the sale with care and precision so she could get top dollar. Having seen Tiffany and her team sell hundreds of properties in her North Appleton neighborhood, Christina put Tiffany to work for her. Tiffany had the home staged and professionally photographed. She launched the house to the market with her tried and true marketing campaign, and within just the first day, Tiffany got Christina an offer for $10,000 over her asking price. What's your home worth? Find out now in only 30 seconds at TiffanyHoltz.com by saying goodbye to guesswork and hello to real insights. Tiffany's home value estimator is a game changer for sellers. Go to TiffanyHoltz.com, click on home evaluation, enter your address, and find out what your property is worth in 30 seconds. Call the agent Christina did. Just a few more reasons why you should trust my friend Tiffany Holtz to sell your home. Get in touch with Tiffany online at TiffanyHoltz.com or just Google Tiffany Holtz Real Estate. That's Tiffany Holtz Real Estate. Start packing.
Fox 11, the most accurate forecast team in Northeast Wisconsin. Another reason why the team that covers the storm has you covered.
We all love earning rewards these days. Nicolay Bank pays you back too. That's why Nicolay Bank created Real Rewards Checking. With a Real Rewards checking account, you can earn up to 3.00% annual percentage yield. See terms at nicolaybank.com. Member FDIC.
School supply list a mile long? Take a break at Mackinaw's Grill and Spirits on Voyager Drive in Green Bay. It's a real log cabin, 6 stone fireplaces, a grizzly on the wall, and cheese curds worth the stop. Sit down, cool off, grab lunch before the next door. And when football's on, Mackinaw's is your pregame and postgame headquarters. Big screens, cold taps, and a menu that beats stadium food every time. Mackinaw's Grill and Spirits, Voyager Drive in Green Bay, where rustic, casual, and great food come together. We'll see you at the cabin.
Shannon, some guy just knocked on my door with a clipboard and an out-of-state license plate.
Watch out for those storm chasers, Trevor. They blow in with the wind and blow out just as fast. When a storm hits, you want a neighbor, not a stranger. We've been here in the Fox Valley for over 90 years.
90 years? You betcha. Support local folks. Visit 920roofing.com.
Taking care of your neighbors for over 90 years.
People you know, call 920 Roofing.
Looking for fun and excitement? Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg has over 800 slot machines waiting for you. Stay in comfort with our premium guest rooms and deluxe suites, and enjoy dining with exceptional service, a casual atmosphere, and flavorful cuisine. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg, conveniently located on Highway 45, 1 mile north of Highway 29 in Wittenberg, Wisconsin. It's your destination for thrills, relaxation, and great food, all in one place. Big wins, bright lights. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg Nights.
WNFL Sturgeon Bay, WDKF Green Bay, and W270HA Green Bay. This is sports WNFL.
I'm with Steve from Capital Credit Union. My wife and I were not taught finances when we were younger. We had a huge hole to dig out of, and Capital Credit Union helped us do that. Can you explain how Capital Credit Union helps get them where they need to be?
First off, you're not alone, and our members who feel that same way aren't alone. We're here to help guide them through any challenges that they might have with any of the right tools, resources that we have, and our expertise to come and deliver on that. Talk to us.
Capital Credit Union, capitalcu.com.
An orthopedic injury can happen in an instant or develop slowly over years. Either way, you just want to feel like yourself again. At Amplify Health, our approach to orthopedic care is to treat the whole person, not just the injury. Our team of orthopedic specialists support you through every stage of recovery so you can get your strength back, your mobility back, your life back. Orthopedic care from Amplify Health by Bellin. A little empathy changes everything.
WNFL sports news goes now.
Trade deadline day in Major League Baseball. Brewers swing a couple of deals, one in division. They send their number 11 and number 13 prospects, Alexander Frias and Josiah Ragsdale, to the Cardinals. They get back lefty reliever JoJo Romero, 3.35 ERA in 44 appearances, and starting pitcher Dustin May, 5-7 record, a 4.38 ERA. May took a no-hitter into the 8th inning at American Family Field earlier this year. Also pick up righty reliever Antonio Sensatella for a couple of high A prospects. Sensatella moved to the bullpen in Colorado this year, has a 9-2 record, a 3.62 ERA. Pirates in town starting a 4-game set last night. Brewers cannot solve Pittsburgh. 1-5 heading into the night. They'd be 1-6 coming out of the night. Brandon Sproat uneven again. 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, was taken out mid-at-bat in the 4th inning. Brewers do rally after being down 4-0. Got it down to a 4-3 game, but could not get over the hump. They fall by a 4-3 final. Cubs did win, so a 5.5 game lead in the division. Back at it tonight. A 6:40 first pitch. It'll be Logan Hendrickson on the hill. I'm John Hensler, WNFL.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Inside Wisconsin Sports. Now.
Yes, it's unbelievable. Why don't we just get started, huh?
WNFL. From Lambeau to AmFam Field, Camp Randall, the Kohl Center, and Fiserv Forum. The stories and the patriotism of America's Dairyland. Welcome to Inside Wisconsin.
Crowd is here, about to blow, waiting for me to stop the show. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Whoa!
It's 0-2 Montgomery at the belt. Coming back on Churio. Here's the pitch. And it missed outside. Here's a challenge from Henry Davis.
Pitcher called the ball. Catcher's challenging.
And it's strike 3.
Game over.
Just like John Lipka said, game over. About an eighth of the baseball in the strike zone, and just like that, the Brewers lose by a final score of 4-3.
Audio courtesy of the Brewers Radio Network. That's Jeff Levering, because BA is back in town. So he slides on over to the radio side, and that's how the game ended last night on an ABS challenge that didn't go the Brewers' way. 4-3, a loss against the pesky Pirates. What is up with those guys having our number?
I thought it was just in Pittsburgh when the team went there, but I guess it's here too.
They 6-1 on the season?
Against the Brewers?
No, the Pirates are 6-1, I think.
What?
We're all looking
They sweep them before the break, right? And then it was 1-2 before then. So yeah, that sounds right.
Gross. Inside Wisconsin. What's up? How are you? Trevor, Luddy, Tommy, 99.7 WNFL, youtube.com/Inside Wisconsin, at WNFL Green Bay on YouTube, at WNFL Green Bay on Twitter, at Inside Wisco Show on Twitter, and Inside Wisconsin's Facebook page. That's where we are streaming live. If you want to join us via video, you'll experience, this is one thing we do really well, you'll experience the same audio on our video side as you do on the audio side, whether it's the WNFL app or the actual radio airwaves. We don't cut anything out. I don't know if that's good or bad, but we don't.
Yeah, it's nobody said anything yet.
Sue approves.
Yeah, that's true. Sue's a big fan. She was not a fan of the Christian Yelich going to the Cubs comment, so she doesn't want him.
You know who else isn't a big fan of that?
Tim Allen.
Oh, here he comes.
Joining us on the guest hotline, the one, the only, the franchise, Mr. Tim Allen. Timmy, thanks for jumping on Inside Wisconsin, bud. We appreciate you.
No doubt. And it's great to hear from you guys again. What's going on?
A lot's going on. So it's a 2-word Tuesday, and we'll start here with you on this. What 2 words would you use to describe the Brewers' moves at the trade deadline?
Team improved.
Okay. All right.
Then tell Tommy to friggin' relax.
Whoa, that's first of all, I think disappointing could be one of them for sure, when they were in talks for a lot of big names, including Tarek Skubal, and maybe the deal didn't work. But I think a lot of Brewers fans, Tim, had higher hopes and expectations for a trade deadline than Dustin May and 2 relievers.
Oh, for sure. Almost the entire fan base, Tommy, right on. We all expected more. Because, I mean, what is it that it would take? That's the bottom line question here. If you're not going to go splashy and go big, by everyone's definition, now going all in, we've discussed that before. That can be a little different for a lot of different analysts and fans alike. But where everybody, by everyone's definition of going for it, if they're not doing it last year or this year, then it begs the question, then what would they have to do by the deadline to make that happen? In other words, to go with the splashy, the big players, and whether it's, anyone who covers the game says, oh man, they won this thing. They got this thing. They got big fish here. I'm not sure, based on the last couple of years, based on really the last handful of years, I don't think they're ever going to do that, because they've dictated that to me. They've set the track record of, not doing that. And are we a little tired of hearing, well, things didn't materialize, or we didn't get to the finish line, or we worked hard, or we've had many, many conversations? If their production and how good they've been the last handful of years wouldn't dictate, well, what were they at the deadline? 69 wins, right? So would it have to be 89? Would it have to be 79? I mean, I just don't think it's going to happen. I just don't think that that's their deal. But they did improve the team, though. I will say that. I like the pitchers that they got, and I think that's going to pay off big time.
I do like the reliever arms. I said that on this show. I'm a big fan of Senzatella, and I think Jojo Romero from the left side, it provides a lot of depth in the bullpen. But Tim, we all know, and we've been planning for a postseason run with the Brewers, and getting a frontline starter was a lot of people's wish list. Dustin May, do you think by the end of the year, Tim, he would be a top 3 starter on this Brewers team? Because I don't see him ahead of Miz. I don't see him ahead of Harrison. And right now, I would give Henderson the edge as the number 3.
We'll see. I mean, Henderson, I'll tell you what, though, Tommy, I was talking to a buddy of ours this morning. We agree that Henderson, given health, I think he is really slotted for that 2-3 inning middle relief, and just keep it right there to the back end. That bridge guy between him, Ashby, and Patrick, I think that bridge situation could be rock solid. Now, that is dependent on May, and May's a veteran type that let Hook and Henderson work with him for a couple of months. Let's see what happens. It's not like he's bad. He's not a bad pitcher, a veteran type guy. But I see what you're saying. I mean, the future is probably brighter for Henderson than it would be for May, but there's a lot to be said about, high leverage, high intense playoff situation games. And we really haven't seen much of Henderson do that. And so we'll find out. But I do think May, as that veteran working with Hook and Henderson, I think May, it could pay off. It really could. But Henderson's got the bigger upside for sure. And I knew there was going to be not a great day yesterday. I had jury duty yesterday morning.
Guilty or not guilty? Oh, never mind. You can't tell us.
I wanted that case so bad. I was in the backup. I was the Andrew Monasterio of the jury, and
they sent you down.
Yeah, and yes, and I got sent down and sent home. I got DFA'd. So when I got home, it was a little later in the morning. I'm preparing lunch and stepped in a pile of dog crap right in my kitchen.
In your kitchen.
In my kitchen. And when you step in, for dog owners, when you step in dog crap, you're not going to eat for about 10 hours because it doesn't matter how much you clean up. You always just, did I get it all? Is it
between the toes too?
Yeah. Is there a piece somewhere? And then the hours tick by for the deadline, and then they make the pitching moves and sort of melodramatic. And I think we forget real quick. I think we forget also that this is still a really good baseball team. Are we disappointed that they didn't go splash value, whether it's Scooble or not? But they're still a really good baseball team. Hey, you should be just as upset about Jackson Chourio and William Contreras forgetting how to hit for slug, forgetting how to hit, period.
Well, Christian Yelich, you can throw him in that list too if you want, Tim. It's just been longer. I like the idea of at jury duty, DFA designated for adjournment. Like that would be good. I like it.
What was funny is so the judge is saying, I would love for you guys to have your cell phones in here because I have a cell phone too, and I know what it's like having lunch and the buzzer. Even though you got it on silent, the buzz buzzes, and you say, "Ooh, is that my daughter? Is that my husband? Is that my wife? Is there an emergency?" And you could look down at the cell phone and you could just peek at your text. So I can't allow cell phones. Then he walks clear across to the backup, which I was in the backup plan. Walks clear across over by us, and he said, I always wonder when my phone buzzes off, like today, for example, and looks right at me and says, wondering what my favorite team is going to do on trade deadline day.
He knew.
And I'm like, I'm not making this. No wonder I'm not making this jury. It is crazy.
Tim Allen with the baseball postgame show, also been at jury duty recently. Tim, Tommy just mentioned him. Christian Yelich, slowly moving down in the order from 1. They had him at a 4 spot. There was a 3. He was in the 3 hole yesterday. Where do you see him fitting in before the end of the season? There's been talks on this show of him possibly being benched so that you can have Vaughn and Bowers out there at the same time. Tim, what's up?
Well, they're working Bowers and Vaughn out there, with Bowers playing right field, but Frelick's going to come back, and, you have Luis Lara as well. So I get what you're saying, but if Yelly's not hurt, we never really know. We don't know if that back is acting up, and until someone asks him directly and we get a direct and honest answer, we're not going to know for sure. But let's just say, for the sake of the conversation, that his back is fine. He tweaked his stance a little bit, we noticed last night. Standing a little more upright. So I don't know. They're working on some stuff. But if he is healthy, I think the next thing is that comes is I don't think it's an all-out benching. You got to let him, while there's still some season left, there's runway left here, you got to let him go. You got to let him try and get out of this. He's pretty valuable. But at some point, if and when you decide to hold him accountable for lack of production, which you hold other people accountable, this isn't about the money. The money's paid and gone. Don't worry about the money. I know a lot of fans bring that up, but it's trying to get him back on track. And I think time is going to do that. If that doesn't work, 2 things. Raise your hand if you were tempted to pinch hit Gary Sanchez last night in the 7th inning with 2 on and 1 out.
That's 3 people raising their hands, Tim, including me.
Yeah. I mean, that's the first thing that crossed my mind. Who raise your hand if you felt confident that Yelly was going to come through right there.
He looked worse than Corey Hart having a slider thrown to him. I mean, that's not good.
So that's one thing to watch for, is if the lefty-righty thing tempts Pat Murphy to go ahead and pinch hit. Then the other thing is, is to move him down to that 6 range. Tommy, you and I have talked about that in the past where, maybe he does a little bit better in the 5 or the 6 hole. Or maybe that humbling finally gets to him a little bit and brings his feet back down.
Well, Tim, they can't have him bat first in the playoffs.
They can't have him in the lineup. They can't. Right now, they cannot have Christian Yelich in the lineup. If his name isn't Christian Yelich, he's not playing baseball for the Milwaukee Brewers right now.
Or he's not starting, Trevor.
Absolutely.
No, I would agree. He wouldn't be starting. You just there was a rough conversation last night with Brandon Sproat. I mean, that was just Houston revisited, Tommy. When
Sad Sprout is like, it puts a bummer on everyone. Everyone.
It does, and I had to stop it. We were playing it last night, and I had to just say, I can't hear this anymore. I feel horrible. I feel horrible for the kid. But the Yelich nonchalant, that it's got to stop because that's just baseball is not cutting it, Christian. We're not getting it. You don't have production right now. I'm sorry to say, you just don't. I wish you did. And I think there's more games that you're going to play and a bunch more at bats to get it right. But at some point, aren't you pissed? At some point, can't you just say, this is not acceptable, like your boss says? At some point, and it's dripping off. I don't know if you noticed, guys, it dripped off into Jacob Mizorowski when, who was it the other day that hit the 2-run homer off him?
Some bum. He's got a weird list of guys who have homered off him this year.
Yeah, he does. But he said, he hit a home run. No big deal. It's fine. It's like, no, Jacob, that's not fine.
Yeah.
That's not really fine. Now, in the long haul, it can be, and it is, because it is baseball, because you are going to have ups and downs. But to sit back and listen to Yelly do that while he's doing this, that's tough for a fan to swallow. That's a tough pill.
He's Tim Allen. This is Inside Wisconsin with Trevor, Luddy, and Tommy on 99.7 WNFL. And YouTube.com/Inside Wisconsin. At the end of Matt Arnold's presser yesterday, we played it earlier. If you listened to it, Tim, you heard it yourself. If you didn't, we'll explain it to you via this audio right here. Take a listen.
Matt, when you see your club after this, do you think World Series? Do you think you made a World Series?
I try not to think that far ahead. Certainly that is on our mind, but we're trying to do what Murph talks about every night, which is win tonight.
I want a pissed off Brian Gutekunst to tell me that they need to win the Super Bowl out of Matt Arnold. Why can't he admit that is the end all be all, and should that concern us?
I've never understood it, Trevor. I've never understood why the goal isn't out of every camp, whether that's training camp in football or whatever, spring training, whatever sport at the highest level, the goal isn't to win the title. I've never understood why it wouldn't be. That is your goal, and it's okay to say it. It's all right to say it. What are you, afraid to get egg on your face? No one's gonna get out. Well, I guess there's always vultures, but we're not gonna get on you, Arnold, for saying our goal is to win the World Series, and that goal is still intact. What's wrong with that? I mean, that goal is still intact here. It was La Russa many years ago that I picked up on when he said, "I don't care who is at spring camp for me. Spring training, he addresses the team first day, and all position players reported after pitchers. And he said, I don't care who's on my roster. That is the bar. That's where it needs to be. This win tonight, leave that to the manager, maybe. I would understand that, but the GM, man, put things in place with the goal. And here's why, I'll connect the dots. The reason why is because then you make decisions on that goal. You make every decision flows underneath that top goal to win a title. It makes decision making a little more clear cut. Does this help us win a World Series? On the other hand, do you have a fun summer of entertainment when you do it their way, I guess? yeah, maybe that's the case. I don't know.
Tim Allen joining us here on Inside Wisconsin. Tim, a lot of things synonymous with you. You know, we talk about ripping cigs, playing the guitar, Brewers baseball, but also Cubs hatred. And they had a day yesterday, and I had something else that I wanted to run by you because you are the king of emotional hedges too at any betting establishments. 5-1 to win the division, and they just added 2 starters. I'm getting nervous, Tim. I'm getting nervous, and I wonder if that's an emotional play that I might have to do.
They improved for sure. I mean, they were a good team without those guys. People forget that. It's just because the Brewers have such a good record, it looks, daunting for the Cubs. Oh my gosh, we're 6.5 back. But look at their record. Put them in other divisions, see where they land. That gives you a barometer a little bit. Then they take care of their starting pitchers. Now, it's not they didn't add a Mizorowski, but I mean they definitely got better. And yes, I have 2 wagers coming. I have the pack for $100 to show up in the Super Bowl, win the NFC.
Go Pack, go.
And that way, when they make the NFC title game, I can hedge and make money.
Okay.
And now I've got 150 on the Brewers to win the division at +3.25 early on in the season. And I'm going to hedge with that Cub value there. I hate to do it, but money talks, and we have not heard the last of the Cubs making a push, guys. We haven't. You can fend them off a little bit. Brewers are going to get hot again. They're going to start hitting again
at the right time. Maybe this time, Tim.
Maybe the timing. Great point. Maybe the timing is perfect for this because an offense can go volatile on you. It can go up and you get on a roll, but it can. Right now, the Brewers are just not hitting. They've got 6 runs in their last 3 games against some teams you should be scoring some runs against.
Tim, the trade for Tarek Skubal over the weekend, ripple effect of a lot of different emotions for just people not only that are Brewers fans, but across Major League Baseball. Speaking of Major League Baseball, where is it at this point? Obviously, impending lockout coming here December 2nd. What are your thoughts, and where are we going from here?
Wouldn't you love to hear the conversation between Boris and Harris?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Scott Harris, president of baseball ops for Detroit, if he took less by sending his player to the Dodgers, isn't he derelict in duty?
No doubt, 100%.
Or does that set the precedent for Boris clients then to say, hey, Detroit's good people, man. They'll take care of you. I mean, is this that kind of game? Is that political, slimy, swampy, don't record, we're going to do a strip search on you, make sure you're not wired kind of conversations? I mean, I find it hard to believe that a couple of other teams didn't outbid, by anyone's analysis, the Dodgers on those 3 players.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I find that hard to believe. It might have been Milwaukee.
Tim, I'm leaving for Vegas on Friday. Do I need to say hello to anybody?
I hate you. I hate you right now.
Tim, do you have a top? We do top 5s here on Fridays. Do you have a top 5 of your trips to Las Vegas, or do they all just kind of blur together?
No, I do rank them. Yes,
okay.
I do.
Interesting.
I do, and I do the top 10. But yeah,
I would imagine your Brewers trip this last time is in your top 5.
You mentioned that one.
Yeah, that did enter solely because it was the Brewers in Las Vegas for real games.
There's a really good one that I've heard every angle of the story from Tim, from Sparky, from Sparky's wife, and from Joe Zanzola, and they've all been like one of the craziest trips I've ever been on. And Tim comes back with, man, that was a lot of fun. At the end of it, where it's just everyone has a horror story from it. And Tim is like, that's one of my favorites.
real quick one trip in Glitter Gulch, downtown, the strip joint. Brother-in-law and myself, And he's getting, over on the couch side of things, and they're sitting in a sectional, and he's getting private dances or whatever. It was out in the open, so nothing, no nonsense was going on. But at the end of it, the two girls said, I heard them yelling at my brother-in-law, and I'm like, what's going on over here? And he's like, well, they say I owe $375 for the last handful of songs. And I'm like, Dennis, my buddy, brother-in-law, Dennis, did you agree to that? And he goes, F no. And I go, well, then I don't know what to tell you, ladies. Pretty soon, security's over there, and we're standing in the middle of the little area there. And finally, I just said, look, how much for this to go away? And the guy goes, he leans into my ear and goes, $20.
You talked him down to $20?
No, the security guard took $20 and made it all go away.
I go, hey, Dennis, this dude here says $20 to make it go away. You good with that? He goes, hell no.
Oh, moron.
And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And so the dude heard it, and he leans back into me and goes, get the F out of here and never come back.
Have you been back?
Nope.
No, they closed down.
Obviously, they couldn't afford to stay open.
Yes.
I'm going to put a parlay together. I'm going to bet Brewers World Series victory and Packers Super Bowl.
There you go.
There's a caveat to this, Tim. Have a listen.
If the Brewers win the World Series, everything will be great. If the Packers win the Super Bowl, I have to literally eat crow on the air.
A bird.
Literally.
You're going to eat crow.
I signed up to do so.
Tim, finding a crow is not as easy as you'd think. You actually have to kill it yourself.
Oh, Tommy and I found a bunch yesterday that were talking out the front window.
Trevor. So, Tim, then I naturally agreed to, if his parlay hits, if both happen, I'll take a bite of the crow that he's got to eat.
Is this
I did not.
cooked crow? Or
yes,
is
it
raw?
is absolutely deep fried, seasoned, everything to make it not taste like the rat in the sky.
Is that a thing? I mean, is anyone?
No, it's not a thing. I'm just stupid.
I'm pretty sure you could eat it. I don't see why you can't.
Yeah, you can.
Well, too bad they didn't invent anything about you could punch into it.
If
Like
only there was this device in front of you to look up if you
recipes.
could do
We'll
things.
worry about that in the future. Tim Allen, Inside Wisconsin. We appreciate you, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Love you, Tim.
Thanks. Love you guys. See ya.
Man. Just an enigma. That guy.
He's a beaut.
He's had some of the best stories. The best stories. Tim Allen.
Get the F out of here and don't ever come back.
He's been to Vegas 85 times. Like, he's got stories.
Got arrested with his parents at Summerfest. Like,
and I told him I'm going. What was the 2 words? Hate you.
Yeah.
Okay.
He loves it, man.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the story out of the Milwaukee area yesterday of a gentleman who apparently took his helicopter to Cabela's?
So?
Can only wish.
I have questions.
How many people just got so excited hearing that sentence, listening to us? Helicopter to Cabela's?
Yeah, in
that's
Wisconsin.
Awesome. That's awesome.
We'll tell you about it next. Inside Wisconsin with Trevor, Luddy, and Tommy. 99.7 WNFL, YouTube.com/Inside Wisconsin. Tim Allen.
Brewers baseball plays here. Play ball. Catch the action on WNFL.
9 to noon with John Kuhn and Rami Makloff.
Does this make you think it's more of an open competition than what we thought previous to this news, Joe?
He's going to be that leg, and the Packers have done this regularly the last few years, having multiple kickers, one on the practice squad, one on the active roster. So whoever's going to start doesn't have to go out there and make every kick at practice and make every kick in the preseason games, and they can kind of keep them fresh and keep them rolling.
9 to noon with Kuhn. Weekday mornings, 9 to noon. Served up by Yangling.
On 99.7 and 101.9 WNFL.
We're talking to Dr. Jim with the Joint Chiropractic. Doctor, we're getting into the part of the season where people are getting more active, getting outside, doing some gardening, playing sports. How can you specifically help those people?
Whether it's sports or gardening, youth or adult, we can help by conditioning you for your activity. We can help heal you faster if you're injured and keep you participating.
That's perfect. How do they get a hold of you?
They can call us at The Joint Chiropractic, online at thejoint.com, or they can walk into our clinic on South Oneida Street in Green Bay. There's never an appointment necessary.
Jason Dash here with Tailwagger's Doggy Daycare. Headed on vacation? Make sure your pup gets one too. Tailwagger's isn't just a boarding kennel. It's a full-on pup staycation. We're talking themed movie nights with popcorn, soothing lick pads, and tons of fun with our furry besties. So while you humans are away, give your pup their own vacay. To find a location near you, check us out at tailwaggersdoggydaycare.com. Tailwagger's Doggy Daycare. Ow!
No. That's the third time today. Come on. How much is he drinking? You puppies are great, but wow.
Still worth it.
Yeah, this Stanton and Dixie Group carpeting with nylon fibers is so much easier to clean. With Lifeguard spill-proof technology. I sure am glad we checked out their showroom at KVR Floors and More.
KVR Floors and More. Floors that you will adore.
Long-term care is a conversation no family wants to have, but it's one that can have a lasting impact on your loved ones and everything they've worked so hard to build. Whether a spouse or a parent is moving into assisted living or a nursing home, it's important to understand how you'll pay for care and what you can do to help protect your assets and your home. Hey, it's Trevor from WNFL. When I was at Hooper Law Office, I learned that they help families prepare for the financial side of long-term care. Their experienced attorneys can help protect assets, determine Medicaid eligibility, and create a plan that helps preserve your family's legacy. If you or someone you love is facing decisions about long-term care, don't wait until you're forced to make choices under pressure. Visit my friends at Hooper Law Office. Hooper Law Office, with physical locations in Appleton, Oshkosh, and Green Bay, or virtually statewide. Everyone has a legacy, so let's protect it together with Hooper Law.
Did you know we're on YouTube? Fox Sports Radio. You can find all of your favorite shows on YouTube.
Look at us. We're waving at you right now.
Did you know that you can find the best clips and the best videos from your favorite shows?
All the interviews, clips, everything is there.
This is why you're the smartest listeners in the world.
Completely agree.
Because you went to YouTube and you searched Fox Sports Radio, and you are the ones that hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. You're the ones that watch videos from Two Pros and a Cup of Joe with Jonas Knox, Brady Quinn, and LeVar Arrington.
You can't even make this up.
Dan Patrick, Colin Cowherd, Stu Gatz and Company. Live.
That's so good.
Cavino and Rich. Ooh, yeah. The Odd Couple with Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington. The Jason Smith Show with Mike Harmon.
Think about that for a second.
And the Ben Maller Show. Fox Sports Radio. On YouTube. Wow. By searching Fox Sports Radio.
Check us out on YouTube. Subscribe. Hit that thumbs up icon and comment away.
WNFL.
The greatest show on earth. The greatest attraction of all time. The one and only
Wisconsin Sports.
A shopping trip to Cabela's in Richfield took a very different route this weekend. So the Washington County Sheriff's Office says a deputy found a helicopter parked in the store's lot Saturday night. The 69-year-old pilot told the deputy he flew there because, quote, the drive was too long. Deputies say the pilot is licensed, followed FAA rules, and landed safely, therefore didn't receive any tickets. The pilot is from Rosendale, which is in Fond du Lac County. And if you're wondering, that is about a 50-minute drive to Richfield.
You got a fast car. I want to take it to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal.
Man,
fast car.
Maybe together
Come
we
on.
can get
You didn't even play the
somewhere.
Tracy Chapman version?
No, this is
I had this on hand. Sorry.
This is better.
Totally.
Wow. Better than Tracy?
I mean, come on, Trev.
I'm just saying. Inside Wisconsin, Trevor, Luddy, Tommy, 99.7 WNFL, youtube.com/Inside Wisconsin. That audio courtesy of WISN Channel 12 in Milwaukee. If you missed it, a 69-year-old pilot took his helicopter from Rosendale, Wisconsin, and flew it to the Cabela's in Richfield.
What do you think he was buying?
I mean, I would love it to just be like Yeah, I need new boots. Like, just
okay. That's the story here. Which, by the way, screw the New York Post, who says impatient Wisconsin senior flies helicopter to shop at Cabela's.
Wow, you sound like a radio guy I used to work with that wasn't at the sports station. I'll tell you who it is after the break. Wow, that was impressive.
This is one way. This is one way to avoid the police in Rosendale.
Oh, do you have stories?
Do you not? Are you too young to understand?
I don't go very north. This is as north as I've been.
You know? Do you know where Rosendale is?
It's in Wisconsin.
North of Milwaukee.
Driving in your car, speed so fast to feel
Oh my God!
No, I don't know what's going on in Rosendale.
I don't know how to continue.
I only ever went west. When I was in Milwaukee, like I lived in Madison, I lived in East Troy, I worked in Hills Corners, like I went to Minnesota, went to LA, like I only went west.
Rosendale is a farm town on Highway 26 between Oshkosh and, let's say, the Beaver Dam area.
Okay.
It's the save some time jaunt through the countryside versus taking 41 all the way to 151. So if we were going from here to Madison, we would take 26 through Rosendale.
Yep. On your way to Johnson Creek.
On your way to Johnson Creek. Nicely done. Great. If you, back in the day, it was 25. I heard that. Now it's 30.
Creek. There you go.
Heard that too. If you went 26 in a 25 in Rosendale, you got pulled over. They have T-shirts.
I went too fast?
It just avoid all the things that you can think of in Rosendale, because the cops there have one job, and it is, if you're speeding in our town, you will get a ticket.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, they have more than one job, but I saw this story this morning like the rest of us did and went, if I had a helicopter and a license, I'd do the same damn thing.
I mean, he parked in the side lot. It's not like he was in the middle.
How much time do you save?
A lot.
Well, I'm just
A to B as the crow flies.
I'm just,
Freaking
I know
crows.
it's a 50-minute drive. Like, does it turn into 25 minutes?
Oh,
or...
that's a great question. I bet you.
Do we have any helicopter guys we can call?
Right.
79489.
Just curious, how fast are you allowed to go in the helicopter? Like, is there any parameters on how fast you're allowed to fly? Because he is, a private helicopter as opposed to this commercial.
I got a helicopter guy. He flies overnight. I don't know if he's awake right now. It's my cousin's husband, Andrew, married into the family, Boston sports fan, has way too many championships to talk about. It's really annoying, but he's a good guy, and he could talk about helicopter speed if we want.
Call Matt Salemi from Channel 12.
Yeah, there you go. He's in it every day.
Do you?
But he doesn't fly it
anymore.
And
he used to fly it?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, nice.
Pretty sure.
It said he was cooperative with like all the FAA rules. Does that mean he had like an air traffic controller, and was communicating it? Like, what do you tell air traffic controllers? Like, I'd love to take off here, going to Cabela's. Like,
10-4, you're cleared for liftoff. What are you planning on getting while you're there?
if I take up 3 parking spots in a Cabela, is that still FAA approved?
We don't see anything here in the writing. Go ahead. Clear for takeoff.
Oh my God, you guys sound like pilots. It's wild.
Wondering if like that. What do you do? How is it not illegal in any way? I'm not a hater. Like, cool, good for you, dude.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
But to be like
double parked is the only thing.
They walked away with no arrests, no tickets, just an interesting way to get to your destination. That's basically what it says in here. And I'm sorry, we can't just have everyone flying helicopters wherever we want to go.
Okay, so FAA law is a certain space above the ground. You don't need XYZ. You don't need to follow like elemental P. There's rules for.
Yeah, there's no stoplights in the
air.
air.
Once you land it on the ground, now that's different.
It's parked. What do you want?
Sure.
Like,
you're not wrong. Okay, continue though.
Sure, yeah.
If you owned a helicopter and had the ability to do so, you're telling me you wouldn't?
I'm telling you.
Oh, I break so many laws.
The spinning
everywhere.
What are they called? Rotors?
Propellers?
Propellers. That's the word I was looking for.
Sure.
There's no way that they are completely done going by the time he is on the ground in Cabela's.
No, of course not.
And then takeoff again has to be somewhat of a liability.
Slightly windy
for the Cabela's to let helicopters land there.
Now, could Cabela's press charges?
Yeah,
it goes against their parking lot rules.
Is it private property?
There was no tickets given. What, you know why? Because somebody from Cabela's went outside and went, Damn, that's pretty cool.
And we'll take the publicity. Thank you.
Right. Richfield.
Rotors is what
We're in
they're called. My
Richfield.
bad.
Rotors? I said rotors, and then you said propellers.
Well,
yeah, okay.
you were struggling. I was trying to help.
I was going to say rotors. Yeah.
Be right next time.
But I still, helicopters, like it's been a big month for helicopters. Remember, like LeBron just said he was going to helicopter every day from New York to Philadelphia for Sixers practice. He's
going to live in New York.
Yeah, he's not going to live in Philadelphia. He's going to take a helicopter every day.
Way to embrace the city.
Well, right. I
If
guess.
you had a helicopter and a helicopter's license, you knew all the rules, and you could take it wherever you wanted. Where are you going?
Well,
in Wisconsin only.
First of all, we're going to need to get Hillary on the phone to ask if we can take helicopters into our parking lot here, just because I will do it to prove a point. Like at that point.
Don't ask.
Yeah. Ask for forgiveness, Tommy.
I didn't know. It wasn't. Honestly,
there was no sign that says no helicopter
You've
landings.
gone through all of the HR paperwork twice.
Right. And the helicopter DOT, I'm sure, is way more stressful than the car one.
Get your address right. It'll be fine.
Well,
where would you go? I had buddies back in the day when we were young from Jefferson County. They'd get 10 of them together, rent a plane, and come up here for Packers games.
I would do the opposite. I'd go down to Madison for Badger games.
Can we be in the trust tree here? I don't know if I ever want to get in a helicopter.
Is the Kobe thing in the back of your mind?
Well, just all of the helicopter stuff is in the back of my mind.
Completely agree.
Like helicopter is different than a plane. It's not the same. No fear of flights. I don't necessarily
drink so much.
I don't necessarily love traveling. Like I prefer to drive just to have the freedom, stop when you want, even if it takes a little longer, whatever. But getting on a plane, I have no issue with. Getting in a helicopter, I'm less excited. Less excited for sure.
I do not think I would ever get in a helicopter.
I was in Calabasas. I've told you guys the worst loss I've ever had was NAU at Pepperdine. We were in Calabasas 2-3 weeks before Kobe's crash. I remember seeing that mountain and going, well, that's pretty. And then watching the news those couple of weeks later and going,
jeez.
Is that one of those times where you know exactly where you were?
Literally.
I know exactly where I was
Starbucks
when that happened.
Getting ready to go to practice, and I had my, like, it might have been this polo I'm wearing right now, and some kid next to me, like, some student at NAU grabs me and goes, like, points to his laptop, and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, that was my day before I was starting on air interning with ESPN Milwaukee at the time, actually too, and Brian D and Tony Smith were doing a show, and Tony Smith had played against Kobe, was a Laker just before Kobe. And it was a very, grim, dark type day for sure.
I was on Brewers on deck.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Standing in the hall at whatever that place in downtown.
Expo Center, whatever it was. Yeah.
January 26, 2020.
Yep.
Right before COVID.
I remember that. It was all downhill, dude.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That was the beginning of something there.
Yep.
The before time and the long ago.
Plead the fifth.
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, I worked on a college basketball roster, and to watch the emotion on all of them, like you forget that those kids grew up watching Kobe. Like they're around Tommy's age now, all those kids that I coached. And that was a tough day for a lot of people. We had just come off a big win over Portland State at home. And yeah, we had all been out partying. And then to wake up to that news was pretty sad.
Well, it was one of those moments where everybody thought it was fake. And
even Shaq thought it was safe.
Terrible day for sports reporters.
100%.
Yes,
yeah,
good point.
I watched that kind of go over the crowd at Brewers on deck. We're all going, no.
Well, and everyone wanted to be first. Remember, like Rick Fox was involved in it.
Yeah, Rick Fox died allegedly in it.
His entire family was on it. It was other players. Like the reporting was terrible that day, and that I do remember that just being like, embarrassing to be in sports media that day. Embarrassing.
Sad day, just in general. For you didn't realize how big of an impact he had on so many people, and he was a huge advocate for women's basketball. Like, obviously, the WNBA is at a different level now. If Kobe was still around, it might even be at a higher level. And I'm serious when I say that.
That being said, if you know this guy from Cabela's, what did he buy?
Yeah, he had a coupon. He needed to get there in time to get it before it expired.
Can you carry a gun
in a helicopter?
Yeah.
Why do you ask that?
Well, it's a firearms thing with the FAA. Like, what if he went there to buy a shotgun? He's a hunter.
There's a waiting period.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
is that the closest Cabela's
To Rosendale? No, this one's closer.
So
horse apiece, I bet. You know what? As the crow flies,
the one in Richfield is pretty sweet. I mean, not that all. I mean, I assume they're all. Sweet,
have you been to this?
I've been to the one in Richfield.
The one right by Lambeau.
Yeah,
I have not been there. No, but
it's now a Bass Pro Shop.
Oh, yeah.
Purchased by Cabela's.
Okay.
Hashtag Monopoly.
Something like that. Yeah,
sure.
I've played that game.
Tommy, I don't think you said where. He said Madison for a Badgers game. Where are you taking your helicopter?
I would like to just go on top of the U.S. Bank building in Milwaukee just to say I was there. Just
You'll
on
land
top.
on. I don't know if that has a pad.
Well, I mean, it's the tallest building downtown. I just want to be on the top.
I'd go to Door County and just check it all out. Maybe land someplace on the roof of that spot with the goats or something.
If I had a seaplane, I would take it to Eagle River, Wisconsin. Those things land there all the time.
That also freaks me out.
Another one I'm not getting on. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just like you know what? I'll do both of those before I bungee jump. But other than that, like
top 5 things you don't want to die doing.
Skydiving.
Write that down.
Got it.
Inside Wisconsin with Trevor, Luddy, and Tommy on 99.7 WNFL, youtube.com/Inside Wisconsin. Stay here.
Sports Radio 99.7 101.9 WNFL or streaming live on the WNFL app.
I'm Doug Russell with the training camp update. As you might expect, a lot of attention at camp is on second-year wide receiver Matthew Golden, who saw limited opportunities in his rookie year, but also showed what he can do when he gets his hands on the ball. No more so than his lone touchdown reception of last season and the Packers' playoff loss at Chicago.
With the confidence I got in my hands, if the ball is anywhere close to me, I feel like I can make that catch. So with Jordan, I mean, obviously, with the leverage I had to do a little bit more at the top, but Jordan put the ball exactly where it needs to be, and all I had to do was go make a catch. I mean, I got a lot of confidence in my hands, and I feel like whenever the ball is anywhere close to me, I'll be able to grab it.
Monday, the Pats came on for the first time. Rookie cornerback Brandon Cisse is working almost exclusively with the ones, with veteran Carrington Valentine out with a hamstring injury suffered on Sunday. The practice scheduled the rest of the week. One more 10:30 open to the public workout on Tuesday. The team's off day is Wednesday. Closed practice on Thursday. Friday night is family night. At Lambeau Field with an update from training camp, I'm Doug Russell.
Training camp reports are brought to you by Amplify Health, Joint Chiropractic, KVR Flooring, Lemieux Toyota, LP Meridian, and Mackinac Grill.
An orthopedic injury can happen in an instant or develop slowly over years. Either way, you just want to feel like yourself again. At Amplify Health, our approach to orthopedic care is to treat the whole person, not just the injury. Our team of orthopedic specialists support you through every stage of recovery so you can get your strength back, your mobility back, your life back. Orthopedic care from Amplify Health by Bellin. A little empathy changes everything.
Looking for new floors? Here's what you need to know. LP Meridian has been part of this community since 1903, helping families get the floors they love at a price that works for them. Hardwood, luxury vinyl, tile, including Shaw Floors line of Pet Perfect carpet for beautiful durability you can trust at LP Meridian.
Since 1903, under your feet, LP Meridian, where quality and budget meet.
School supply list a mile long? Take a break at Mackinaw's Grill and Spirits on Voyager Drive in Green Bay. It's a real log cabin, 6 stone fireplaces, a grizzly on the wall, and cheese curds worth the stop. Sit down, cool off, grab lunch before the next door. And when football's on, Mackinaw's is your pregame and postgame headquarters. Big screens, cold taps, and a menu that beats stadium food every time. Mackinaw's Grill and Spirits, Voyager Drive in Green Bay, where rustic, casual, and great food come together. We'll see you at the cabin.
We are talking Toyota with Bob Lemieux of Lemieux Toyota in Ashwaubenon. Bob, let's put a strong finish on Lemieux's Summer of Savings.
This is a great week to get to Lemieux, Matt. We're selling cars and trucks like crazy, and people are having a great summer driving their brand new Toyota. These Toyotas are simply awesome. This lineup is unreal. We have something for everyone. There's great lease rates. There's great finance rates. Plus, we're looking for trades. The used car market's strong. We need your trade. We will put top dollar on your trade. So we'll pull out all the stops. We'll make it super easy. We have so many new cars and trucks coming in this week and next week, and we'll line one of these great 2026s up for you here at the View. Whether it's a Corolla or an all-new electric all-wheel drive SUV or a full-size Sequoia or a full-size U.S.-made Tundra or the number one selling mid-size truck in America, the Tacoma, we have something for everyone. So these deals and finance deals are there to make this all happen for you here at Lemieux.
Start your experience at LemieuxToyota.com. Then, Bob, how do we find you?
We're right here in the heart of Ashwaubenon and Matt on the corner of Pilgrim Way and Oneida Street.
That is Bob Lemieux from Lemieux Toyota.
We think about what it would be like to fall in love. We never imagined that we could find ourselves in a place where things are not safe. There is help. There is hope. Call 920-212-SAFE. Reach out today. We're here for you.
WNFL is your home for Inside Wisconsin Sports.
Off the hizzle schnizzle. Don't tell me you're too blind to see. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around.
Inside Wisconsin with Trevor, Luddy, and Tommy on 99.7 WNFL and YouTube.com/Inside Wisconsin. If you haven't yet, go find us on the social platforms at WNFL Green Bay, at Inside Wisco Show, or at Inside Wisco on Twitter, Inside Wisconsin on Facebook, at WNFL Green Bay over there too. Follow along.
Subscribe.
Like, comment, post, share. I don't know, all the things.
Follow.
All the things. Do all the things.
If you like the Green Bay Packers, I would suggest following at WNFL Green Bay on Twitter.
Ooh, one subscribe means 1% more chance the Packers win the Super Bowl this year.
Is that what they call it on Twitter? Subscribe or follow?
Well, you follow on Twitter, but you subscribe on YouTube.
What do you do? And you follow and like on Facebook?
You follow on Facebook. Yeah.
What do you do on TikTok?
Follow. I think everything's follow other than YouTube. You subscribe.
Well, now Twitter's got a subscribe option as well.
Well, that's to pay. We don't charge you for this.
Not
This
yet.
is free. Not yet.
Not yet.
Wow.
I don't know, dude.
Should we get a
charge someday? Probably
Patreon?
not.
We should get a cameo for Trevor.
We should not get we should get a cameo for you guys before me.
Sure.
You
It pays me money. I'm in.
Hey, Boston College, screw you. How about that?
What
As
did
we
they do?
Get out. So, longtime basketball radio broadcasters. One name you're going to recognize, the other one not so much. Kevin Collins and Josh Mauer.
Yeah, that Josh Mauer.
Our Josh Mauer from the Brewers radio network, who's on the call with Lane Grindle when Jeff Levering's doing TV.
He does post game as well.
Exactly. In the offseason, he's very much involved for the last 9 seasons as the color commentator for Boston College's men's basketball program, who has a new head coach and came in and said, I want nothing from the past anything to be a part of this program.
Oh, yeah, just a guy that works in Major League Baseball. This is his other job. You wouldn't want him. He's also done national games. He filled in for Levering on TV when he was, okay, yeah, sure.
What a tool. So that this coach apparently came in. His name is Coach Murray, and he wants a whole new fresh coat of paint on the entire program. I guess Collins ran this up the flagpole all the way to the AD and said, let me get this straight. You just allow this guy to come in and demand our jobs and our livelihoods without any real fight? Like, so dumb.
It's not like this is, the equipment guys who somewhat you could say, like, we don't like how they do our laundry or something. Like, it's there, which would also be dumb, right? Keep the clubbies or whatever happens. The broadcasters literally impact your team zero. I mean, zero. They are your number one supporters. They are your number one promoters.
Right.
Like, this is the people you would like to paint the picture of your program, and it just doesn't make any sense. They have no impact on day-to-day. There's countless here in the article basically saying, like, Mauer and Collins both trying to set up some meetings with the coach just to break the ice, say hi, kiss some babies, take some names, whatever it is, and then just pretty much getting ghosted or rejected for months until finally, just before August 1st, getting canned from Boston College. And, I mean, good luck finding another radio gig at this point.
So, hey, Wisconsin, or anybody here in Wisconsin that needs a guy in the offseason, Josh Mauer's available, and he's fan-frickin-tastic.
I hope he gets more national gigs now just to stick it in the face of the goal. What are they in Boston? The goal? the heck are they?
They are the Eagles.
Eagles. Yeah, the dumb Eagles.
Collins says that he'd be willing to help whoever gets the job, although he can't give any real insight to the guy who got him fired.
Good point.
Article via awful announcing. Dumb.
As a former director of basketball operations, Tommy is 100% correct. Mitch Stroman, who was our radio voice guy and still, just retired for NAU, the toughest thing we would have to do is let him in a film session so he could watch and understand the players on the other team and understand our scheme. Yeah. This sounds like I need my guy in place type moment here.
But like, it just doesn't. I don't know why you would care at all. I just don't get that.
I'm totally with you there, man.
Makes no sense to me. So
Josh is a nice guy. It's not like he's tough.
He'll land on his feet. He's too good not to. But still, he's from Boston, from the area. I'm sure he has some sort of fandom tied to Boston College, being a hometown kid there. Just an unfortunate story, and I figured throw it at the end of the show because we know Josh Mauer.
And he's the best. And he's been great to us, and he'll continue to be. And he's an amazing asset to the Brewers organization.
Go be you.
Screw you, Boston College, who, by the way, declined comment when reached out to by awful announcing.
Want me to call him?
Yeah, should. Somebody should. Let's call him live on the air. Get the dump button installed first, for our sake, not
I've
theirs.
heard you have to say, hey, by the way, you're live on the air. Just like
that's it.
Yep, okay.
That's it, though.
That
You're
seems,
live on the radio.
That
What
seems
is your
easy
problem?
enough. Yeah.
What gives you the right?
6:40 tonight, Pirates Brewers.
Yeah.
Please, for the love of God, figure it out right now.
You guys got camp too, right?
Yeah, we're heading there after the show. 10:30 practice today.
I'm buying a Nintendo Wii today as well.
You are.
Yep.
What's your first game you're going to play?
I don't know if it comes with any games. I did order 2 games though.
Wii Sports?
Dude, Wii Sports is like $60.
Let's hook that thing up in here.
Well, we're gonna have to talk to them.
You want people to be more jealous of the good we're doing? Put a Wii in here.
I have MLB.
Now let's put it in the old.
MLB
what do we call
Power
that?
Pros is coming.
What are we doing in that? What are we going to call that room? We should put that out on Twitter. What are we going to call the room that we have here at Midwest Communications, where it is us 3 in a room? Twitter poll? Probably a bad idea.
Of the day?
What was the strip joint Tim Allen said?
No. Inside Wisconsin with Trevor, Luddy, and Tommy on WNFL and YouTube.com/Inside Wisconsin. We appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow.